Hey everyone, what's up? I am working on a natural. So, no fancy music today during the stream starting soon. I'm gonna be honest, I was too lazy to do it. So, let me make sure everything is set up real fast, like chat wise, and we should be good to go. I'm actually waiting on some custom design help on my tropical city. So, this is why we are working on a natural today. Not to mention, I really want to do a natural anyways eventually. Like, the only naturals I can get into are jungles. So, every time I try to do forest islands, I don't know what it is, just get burnt out with them. But I do really like doing natural jungle islands. So I want to also add that my speed animation is going to be up today because terraforming is exhausting and I refuse to terraform. Don't worry, I'm turning the music down. So anyways, let me go ahead and set everything up. But yeah, so I never do naturals because obviously I like city core more and we are just going to roll with it. And like I said, I don't want to rush my tropical island. I'm also getting code help, so might as well do it. So yeah, welcome to the stream. And guess what? I woke up at like 3 o'clock this morning. I actually slept. I'm kind of on like a sleep schedule in a way. We're gonna try to fix it. And oh my gosh, hi everyone. I see the chat. And I'm so excited you're excited to see a natural. I had a lot of requests about doing a natural island, and I just didn't feel motivated about doing it. So we're going to try it. I'm hoping to keep this, but a lot of people were asking me for like some help on this, like how to do an entry for a jungle theme. So we're going to do our best and see if we can help them. I'm in Central Time Zone, so it's like 11 right now. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but hey, let's go for it. One of my biggest advices though, when I did do naturals, is make sure you're stocked up on like all your trees and flowers and shrubs. And give me a second to type all the items in. The reason being is because you're going to be using a ton of them. When I do naturals, I like to cluster in everything and I like to keep them full. I don't know how I don't sleep. I guess insomnia. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason because I struggle with that. And I just woke up a bit ago. I'm sleeping until close to 12 p.m. You seem to stream at all the times. I need a stream to watch. So awesome. That's great. I'm glad. I actually had time to do my makeup today too for once. So hey, we're actually, using my webcam. All right, so I'm setting my speed up and we should be good to go. And hey, welcome to the stream. Sorry if you're somebody who likes city core. Again, I try to do, all themes for other people too. So I know, most of us like city core here. But, I have a lot of natural followers as well. So, I gotta try to get everybody. All right, so I actually already have codes on here. And I'll show y'all. And oh my gosh, welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Sorry that I didn't have my green screen all the way off right now because for some reason the lighting is like awful. Like my green screen was just going nutty. So I was like, whatever, I'm not even gonna worry about it. But yeah, these are the codes that I have at the moment. So nothing really. I mean, honestly, I forgot when you're doing a natural how much design space you have because usually like half of my designs are roads. So when I was getting all of these, I was like, okay. I was like, I did not expect to have so much room. The dirt path is actually already on one of my natural videos too, if you want to go get that. And I was just like, okay, let's roll with it. But yeah, again, I know that a lot of people here who follow me prefer city core, but keep in mind, I do all themes. So we're going to roll with it. Hopefully my save does not glitch because the last time I was playing on here, Tom Nook would not give me a bridge or an incline. So I hope everything goes well. And again, I'm just going to figure out what the heck we're doing here. All right, so as many know, I wing my builds. I don't ever go into a plan. So I'm thinking we're going to do a bridge entry because everyone does bridge entries for naturals, right? So maybe we'll do something like that. And I like using suspension bridges. So we're going to do that. Hi, welcome to the stream. And I hope that we don't get any bots today. Oh my gosh. So if y'all were on my stream yesterday, we had a bot that kept returning to my stream. I was like, seriously? It was awful. So I'm hoping that we don't have that today. But I mean, I did used to do naturals like all the time, so I'm not a noob at this. So I hopefully I won't disappoint you. But I did used to do these quite a bit. I just ended up transitioning over to City Core because I prefer it more. And let's see, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Oh, yay! Everyone's waking up. I guess I caught a good time zone today. Yesterday, I caught everyone else all across the world. So today, I'm catching everybody, during the day. That's awesome. And found your channel 2 days ago, and you actually motivated me to start working on my island, which I flattened over a year ago and left it at that. Oh, well, I'm glad. And yes, oh my gosh, I swear if that bot comes today, I don't know what happened because like I went after, oops, sorry. If I glitch, I apologize for that. But I went back to the chat like once the stream was over. And when I was looking for them to like block them from the channel, I couldn't even find them. And how many islands do you have? Yes, multiple islands. Literally, like when someone asks me how many islands I have right now, I'm just like, I don't know how to answer that because it changes every single day. Let's see. I heard from a friend you were up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I was. My favorite natural you've done is your Christmas natural island you did in 3 days. That means a lot. Yeah, that was a really rough week for me because I just had like a major surgery done. So I didn't get to play Animal Crossing for a week and I was just like, we're going for it. And oh, I'm so glad y'all are catching me live. Welcome. Right now I'm prepping for an angled bridge and a lot of people were just like, Nora, how do you do an angled bridge? That was actually one of the requests that I got this week. So we're covering that. Usually I go for a shape like this. This should work. Let's go ahead and go talk to Tom Nook. I swear if he doesn't give me my bridge or incline, I'm going to rage quit. Because like I said, the other day when I was working on this save, he wasn't able to give me it for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's because my magic console. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay. Yeah, y'all saying I have 100 islands. I feel offended that y'all think I'm that bad. I only have 10 right now, okay? Just 10. I loved your Evergreen Island. Is what inspired my island design. Well, that means a lot. Evergreen never got finished. I ended up just deleting it because, like I said, I don't ever do naturals. However, I kind of want to do a couple of naturals with 2.0. The only thing is, I don't do cottagecore. That's just not what I do. Every time I do a natural, I go for like super lush simplicity, easy, things like that. So I don't really do cottagecore, which is like, I feel like that's something different about me when I do naturals because it's not like, I'm trying to do cottagecore or something. Not that cottagecore is bad. I just don't like it. Like personally for me, I am trash at it. Like I can't clutter anything like that. I don't know why. Like, I guess the only kind of cottagecore I can do is with trash bags, trash bag aesthetic. Can we make that a thing? Anyways, we're going to use suspension bridges because that's my favorite thing to use on a jungle. And let's see, only 10. Only 10. They're all not finished. So many islands, honestly, that have been neglected and are just like waiting there until I get inspired. Like I know I have 3 Japanese islands right now that I need to do. It's just whenever I feel inspired. And then I got my New York, this one, let's see, my Kid Core. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, tropical. I can't remember the other ones, but yeah, I have like 10 saves I know. And oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you like Twin Falls. Honestly, I felt really bad about that island because so many people have gotten stuck there. And it's really hard, honestly, to work on multiple themes because sometimes, like, for example, we're working on a tropical city right now. And I'm worried if I end up working on a different theme sometimes, I'll just totally neglect it. Not forever. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you can vouch for this because sometimes I'll start like a random new theme and I'll be like, holy cow, I actually really like this. And then I'll just like grind it and then go back to like, the other island I'm working on later. So I'm really weird about that. I guess it just kind of depends what I'm in the mood for. I also feel kind of weird right now because I'm literally the only one not doing a Christmas island right now, which kind of feels weird to me because like, I was born in December. So, I love Christmas. Like I decorate it, in real life. Like I go crazy for that. But like right now, I don't feel in the mood to do anything with winter. I don't know what it is. Every time I try to do something with snow on Animal Crossing, I just struggle with it. And like I did Snow Island in the summertime because I was like, you know what? I'm kind of like feeling the mood for the winter theme. But now I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do a snowy theme. I don't know what it is. I just prefer the grass. I don't know. My Japanese island is not ready. No, not yet. And I'm good today. And I'm trying to read up on the chat. Simple and lush. Yes, that's my favorite kind of natural. And I revisit your dream addresses all the time. When I used to play Sims, I jumped to different themes because working on one theme can get boring. Exactly. Okay, I think that's why I do so many different themes at once, because I don't want to get burnt out and frustrated when I hit walls on like a current theme. For example, I did a lot today actually on my tropical. And I'm kind of like at a wall at the moment because I'm waiting for like custom designs to get made and just, make them too myself. And so I don't want to rush it and get mad. So I was like, you know what? I'm taking a break from that today and I'm going to work on the jungle theme because I really want to do it. And I'm doing great today. Thank you, Cameron. And I am doing a jungle core island today. Not sure if we're going to be doing that tomorrow or in a few days, but I wanted to do this because a lot of people have been asking me for help on a natural, and I'm just like, I don't do these, but today I was like, you know what, let's do it. And let's see, hi from the UK, and I feel that I'm doing my winter island now after a year. That sounds like me. And let's see, have you ever done a sporty town / city theme? Can't find anything on anyone doing that. What are you implying by that? Because the description kind of confuses me. The Flora video was just like Flora singing in her bar that I made, and then because I had Animal Crossing music on, I guess it got flagged. I don't know. YouTube's copyright system is like really weird, so I don't understand it at all. By the way, because of my Magic Console, time traveling one day forward, I can just automatically do that. So if you're new to my channel, get used to the Magic Console stuff. I'll show y'all what villagers I chose for this too. So did you end up having some pizza from that friend that was spamming you? Okay, y'all. Speaking of the pizza, as Cameron said, if you are watching this, you know who you are. There's this person on Instagram every single week. I'm being serious about this. I promise this is real. My mod team on Discord can vouch for it. There is somebody every single week, they send me a picture of their Domino's pizza every single week. It's random days too, so it's not like the same date, but I know that they'll always send me a pizza picture. So yeah, it makes me want pizza. I kind of want to order pizza. But I was like, why do you do this to me? Like, I don't respond to them because I'm just like, I'm afraid if I say something, they'll stop sending me, pizza photos. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited you love the Flora photos. And welcome to the live stream. And yes, I love Tropic Itch. That's one of my great friends, Marilyn. And yeah, I just don't know how I'd go about it yet. I know I want to include some outdoor gym areas on my tropical, but I don't know how I'm going to go about it yet. And Zombie Lavender, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. It could secretly be one of your mods. I swear, if one of my mod teams, members, are sending me the pizza photos on, a burner account, I'm gonna, slap them. I have no idea because I'm not really a sporty person. Unless you consider, a couch potato being a sport, that is the only sport that I do. My favorite sport is laying down. Do you have multiple switches or do you constantly terraform on your island because you always have a video with different island designs? How do you not get burnt out? Well, to answer that, obviously a Magic Console. If you don't know what that is, usually my mod team, is on here and they post a link, but it allows me to have multiple islands on one console. And I also have 3 consoles too. And I actually do have a console that is literally dedicated to just doing random YouTube builds on, but that's not the console I'm on today. So hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, I don't get burnt out because I love Animal Crossing. I'm constantly doing something new, so it's fresh. I also play other games too. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon. I play Skyrim, things like that. So I'm not always on Animal Crossing. I know it seems like it, but I'm not. And I guess that's what helps me. And hi Nora, how are you doing? I'm excited to see you work on something other than City Core. Me too. Oh yeah, I need to show y'all my villagers. My camera might be blocking, so I'll move it. These are all my favorite jungle like villagers. I know Julia isn't really a jungle villager, but I love her. I had Drift, Henry, Ellie, Deli, Melba, Savannah, Bangle, and Roswell in Sly. So those are my favorite jungle like villagers. And I have this really cool idea, so hopefully I don't fail. I want to do basically the jungle meets the desert. So like you enter the jungle, right? It's like super grown and like lush, and then you start transitioning over to a oasis and it becomes like a desert. So that is like my vision for this natural if I stick to it. But again, I'm hoping in this, stream I can answer a lot of questions about naturals because I've been getting a lot of natural requests in and I just don't do them. But today, like I said, I had no choice because I'm waiting to, figure out what the heck I'm doing on my tropical. Don't really feel in the mood to do anything else today. So I was like, whatever, let's go for it. And I feel like a lot of creators turn to naturals when they hit a roadblock. I'm not really on a roadblock though right now because I know what I want to make on my tropical. Like I said, I'm just waiting for a design. Like I have a friend who's actually on our stream tonight and they are helping me with an ice cream shop in a grocery store. So, I mean, that's like my next two major builds. So I don't obviously plan to do them until I have the design. So again, but I do like naturals when the time is right. Like I do them every so often. So I'm thinking we're going to angle this, by the way, right here for an incline. And, ooh, that sounds fun. Maybe next stream. What am I doing next stream? Oh, like the tropical? Is that what you're implying? Yes. Okay, so I'm wanting to do a dream address stream. I was actually talking about it today, I think with Cameron, or who was I talking to about that on Discord? I was talking about wanting to do a DA stream. So if you're on my Discord, go to the dream address channel and submit your dream address. I'll try to get as many as possible on there. It's going to be completely random which ones I choose, but I'm thinking about doing these ever so often just to like showcase, y'all's hard work, because I thought it'd be really fun to see your creativity and stuff like that. And okay, it was you. That's what I thought. Since you're getting a lot of requests, can I request an Eastern European type? Oh my gosh, I don't know how I would go about that. I would need you to send me some reference photos to figure out what the heck I would need to do with that. I don't know what it is with European cities. I just really struggle with them. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Ellie just sits where I need to terraform. Go. Get out of here. Are you kidding me? Leave. Or I will put you inside the water. Go. Okay, we should be good now. Yes, I thought a dream address visit would be great. And let's see. I'm also thinking about doing a Renaissance type city core theme in a way. I really want to do something with like the pillars. I know that because, they're really cool looking. So maybe something around that eventually. Again, I have so many different things I want to finish first before I start new projects. And I know, but she is adorable, but she's getting in my way. And let's see, can you move her with your spicy console? No, I wish. I would put her inside the water ASAP if I could. She can go swimming. And let's see, I would send my dream address, but I'm not even close to being done. Well, take your time. Don't worry. I'll do plenty, of dream address streams in the future. And thank you. I love my city core too, but hey, you know what? We got to do some naturals once in a while. I had actually a few people asking me, Nora, are you going to do a jungle island? Because I did Moss Deep and my resort, which was not really jungle, but it had natural aspects to it. And I was like, yeah, I really want to do a new jungle theme, but I just need to find the time to do it. So hopefully, the entry that we do today can help inspire somebody. If Ellie would just go. Seriously, why are you like this? Are you kidding me? Go. Do y'all see this? Do you see this? This is the worst I've ever had with a villager when I'm trying to terraform. Oh my gosh. Hi, Katie. And yes, inside the water. All right. She should be out of our way. We should be good. But yeah, I have a lot of plans, so hopefully I can, get all of them. She just wants your attention and love, and she'll get plenty of them. I will gift her so many adorable things. Just, leave me alone for now. That's it. That's all I asked for. No, she did not want to give up. She was like, it is happening. All right, so give me 1 second, y'all. I need to adjust my chat to live chat so I can make sure I can see everybody's comments. Okay, we are good to go. I just noticed that my chat was not at live chat, so I apologize if there was other people on the chat. If you're one of my regular followers, you know I try my best to, talk to everybody. It's always my goal. And I did not realize it was on top chat instead of live chat. I love it when my villagers want to hang out with me, but not when I'm trying to terraform. One time, when I was actually working on my kid core island, Bob kept getting in the way, so I terraformed like a square around him because I was like, you are not ruining this today. We are busy right now. But yeah, this is going to be an incline, I think. And we are going to make a waterfall right here. So hopefully this will give you some terraform inspo if you're somebody needing it. Yes, YouTube really does. I can't believe I had to manually do it. But I'm glad I noticed it now before I missed anybody. And now I'm just going to go ahead and, round this off, I think. Oh, that's the water. You see, I never terraformed. So it's like I didn't even realize that was the water one. Okay, I think this should be good for a waterfall, I think. This might be too close, though. Okay, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I know that this is going to be an incline, and I'm going to fill this in with some greenery. The waterfall is going to be like right here. Are we watching a video of your terraforming? Because it's going so fast. And yes, I have my speed set up. Actually, I better copy and paste this real fast because I know that, if we have new people watching me today, they're not going to understand why Nora is zooming everywhere like Sonic. So let me go ahead and copy and paste this lovely message to make my life a little bit easier. So I am going to do it right now. Enjoy. All right, pinning the message. So we should be good now. There we go. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and start making this into a waterfall, but I need to expand it just a little bit more. Again, like one of my favorite things about doing with naturals is by filling in with a ton of different shrubs around it. It just makes it feel a lot more full. A lot of people are just like, how do you make my naturals, how do you make a natural in general feel not as empty? And that's usually what I do. And again, I usually keep my naturals like really simple. So if you are somebody into cottagecore, don't get your hopes up. And yes, that's why my speed is up. Actually, I can go faster, but it's so hard to play the game. It's just not worth my time. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and round this off. This is kind of special that I'm doing this because if you're an OG follower, my very first stream, I was working on a jungle, like a natural jungle island. Kind of weird. Kind of a lot of deja vu. Okay. Nora, do you think we need the ability to add bridges between cliffs? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I would love that. All right, so I think that's where we're gonna do our waterfall. Actually, I think I'm gonna fix the top level. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Let's see. I know it doesn't look too good right now, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. I got an idea in my head. Just hopefully it works. Maybe we're gonna leave it like that so I can plant like, some trees and stuff. And then round this off. That's the idea. I would love to see like bridges too we could place on cliffs that we could go like literally directly under. That would be insane. I would love that so much. And then again, this will be an incline. I'm probably going to go get that, incline in a second just so I can map it out for myself to remind myself that I'm making this into a incline area. But I'm going to go ahead and round this off real fast. And I like doing naturals with bridges at the entry because I'm basic like that. I always do a bridge at my entry when it comes to naturals. Don't judge me, okay? You see, Nora, you're so talented. I loved your beach resort island and your underwater and coral reef island. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that means so much. And hi, Molly. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Are you ever busy on your island and then your villagers come to your house and feel bad? Say no. No, because every time my villagers come to my house, they see that I have bug friends and then they just leave me because they hate me. Every time they come to visit me, they just go. So I feel very offended with them right now because of that. And let's see. I'm trying to make sure I am caught up. When are you going to work on your kid core island for your daughter? Oh yeah. So I made a post on the community like today, and I'm thinking about starting a new series. And it would actually be done this month because I am going to be making my daughter for Christmas her dream Animal Crossing island. She wants a kid core theme, and she's been begging me to like make her an island, but I haven't, wanted to do this because I knew she was going to like destroy it in 5 minutes. However, Christmas is a little tight this year, so I'm trying to get creative, with her Christmas. And I was like, what can I do that'll make her feel like really special? And then I was like, what if I finally like surprise her and make her that island? So I'm thinking about making her a urban kid core island because she loves city core, and get her all of her dream villagers for her, and see her reaction to it. She's 5, so she'll be like really excited about this. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna start working on in about a couple of days, I want to say. So if we are transitioning like out of nowhere to the urban kid core theme, it's because I need to make sure I get this done ASAP before Christmas. And I don't think it's actually gonna last until Christmas because she's gonna feel like she wants to play, right? So it's gonna be kind of like an early, I think I got my incline. Let me check real quick. I was talking to y'all. Okay, we got it, we're good. But yeah, it's obviously she wouldn't want to wait all month to play. So obviously she would get it early. But I think it'll take me about a couple of weeks. So I'm going to tell her that she can't play Animal Crossing right now because I'm working on a surprise. And that she can play like Paw Patrol or something, like to stall her about it. So yeah, we're going to be working on that in a few days. So I'm really excited to do it for her. And yes, she's going to get hamburger sheep. She loves hamburger sheep. And yes, bug friends. And let's see. Do you wish you could go back to previous islands you've done and add 2.0 items? Absolutely not, because every time I do an island, I see something wrong with it. And I know that, maybe y'all don't see it, but I think it's because I do this so much. I see where I messed up on. And there's things that I wish I could have done and changed about it. So no, because of that. I would rather just redo it all and start fresh. So there's just so many ideas on every single island I've done where I'm just like, man, I really wish I could redo this. And so that is kind of like how I feel about that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it on my console, her birthday island, and then just move it over to hers. That is what I'm going to do with that, because we'll be able to work faster with it. And I'm checking up the chat real fast. Do you seriously think I should make tutorials for my Minecraft builds? Because I'm down, but I can since the lag of OBS from here. I would be down for it because I don't know how to play Minecraft well at all. So I would be down for that. 100%. And oh my gosh, thank y'all. That's super sweet of you. And let's see, make sure I'm up on the chat. It was nice catching a live chat, but I have to go to bed. I work a 3rd shift, but I'll watch the stream later. No problem. Thank you for coming by. And I just came back. You're doing an island for your daughter's birthday? That is the plan. Can we put the vines right here? Or is it too close? I think it's too close. Darn. I'll just plant a shrub there and call it a day. But yes, I am going to be working on a birthday island for her. So when I start working on that, I promise it's not because I, yeeted my tropical island into the void. It's because I really do need to get this done as quickly as possible, so she has an island to play on. And I'm going to put like my full effort into this. I will even do a dream address. It will be for Christmas. It is part of her Christmas gift this year, but try telling a toddler you can't play your favorite video game for, pretty much the whole entire month. That would be a disaster, and she would cry because she would think that I'm being ugly to her because she doesn't, understand. So I realistically can't wait that long. So yeah, she would get a little early, but that's okay. It'd just, be part of her Christmas. But yeah, I thought she would love that. She's been begging me to do an island for her for like ever. So I was like, we're going to finally do it. And oh, thank y'all. That's super sweet of you to be saying that. And oh, y'all are going to make me cry saying I'm a sweet mom. I thought it would be a really fun gift and kind of different. Let's see. Been terraforming my island into a city core theme, and I've come to the conclusion that it's difficult to pair and unflattering to have long bodies of water with a city core theme, which is a bummer. Not really, actually. You can do a canal street. That's what I usually do. Keep in mind that when you do city core and when you add water to it, it's going to look funky on your map regardless, because every time you do a city core island, and try to add water to it, it just ends up looking weird. But I did like a canal street on my most recent dream address, and I felt like it worked out pretty well. I want to know how to do a treehouse for my Donkey Kong build. Don't worry, I'm going to try to work on something like that soon. If I can progress this enough so it's not super boring looking for a treehouse build, we'll probably do it on this island, to be honest. And would you stream the island or do tutorials and speed builds for your daughter's island? And what sort of kidcore vibe are you going for? So I don't know if you've been watching my channel for very long, but remember the videos that I did post on the kidcore theme that I was working on? It would be that aesthetic. So nothing crazy, literally just a colorful, happy, nostalgic town. That is what I'll be doing for her. So I'll be using a lot of the codes that I actually made for her island. So hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, that is the vibe that I'm going for. And oh my gosh, I hope she loves it. I'm going to try my best to accomplish everything she could have wanted on this. By the way, when I pause and do nothing like this, it's because I'm telling my magic console what items that I want. I need to get more vines. I am obsessed with the vine item, like really obsessed with those. I'm very thankful that Nintendo added these. It's actually what made me want to do a new jungle island. And I was just like, I really want to do it for this reason. So hopefully all goes well. And hold on real second. We got a spammer. But yeah, anyways, I'm hoping that, she'll be excited. And I'm so glad y'all like my kidcore theme. My version of kidcore is a lot different from what we normally see. It's mostly because I just can't handle the craziness. Like, I just can't handle crazy randomness. I like organization. That's just like me personally. And my kid is actually really similar in that way too. So that's why I decided to go with that kind of a style. I still haven't finished my island, nor I decided to make my smaller beach a nude beach based off of signs. That's crazy. Molly, you have been working on the island for over a year. How are you not done? Molly is actually one of my OG followers from the Facebook streaming days. By the way, that is a glitch and I can just fix it that way. Happens all the time. Best mom ever. Y'all are so kind. Thank you. Let's see. Don't worry, I think that might have been a bot. I'm not sure, but I can't have spammers on there because I can't read y'all's chat. I don't know. I guess I'm unlucky. Any tips on how or where to start with a blank island? The beginning is always so hard for me. First of all, what I usually do is I make a mood board, basically. So like, for example, this is a great example, actually. So my jungle island, what really inspires me to do this island is the Amazon. Basically, I'm really fascinated with the Amazon River and just that whole entire area in general. So my mood board is a lot of real life places and images. And when I do city cores, it's the same way. Like, example, New York. We're going to be working on my New York island. And obviously, watching videos and all my inspiration coming from photos, etc. So I hope that helps. My heart dropped when you reposted my build, and I'm glad you like it. It looks amazing. I never could do that on Minecraft. The alligator you have was one of my original villagers. Which one? Sly? Because Sly is my favorite alligator. Hi, Doreen. Welcome to the stream. And oh man, I like to start streaming once I get back to drawing, but I don't want to deal with the spammer. The spammers are bad. And you want to see my path? I'll be placing it in a second. And I got periods of time without playing. Went most of this year without playing until they did the direct. I'm only missing one dreamy now. I even found Shino. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm obsessed with Shino. She's a baby. I love her. And hi to the best Animal Crossing teacher, Nora. You inspire me to be a better builder in the game. Thank you. Oh, that means a lot. And what other villagers besides hamburger sheep do you think you'll get for your daughter? So my daughter loves basically hamburger sheep. Y'all knew that. She loves Flora like a lot. So I'm going to get Flora. She also really loves Walker. It's actually one of her top favorite villagers. And I'm gonna get her Judy. She doesn't know about Judy, but I feel like she'll really like her because she's super girly in real life, and Judy's adorable. Basically, every basic kid core villager you can think of is gonna be on there. So I'm again. Oh, and she loves Lucky too. So I'm gonna put Lucky on there because even though he doesn't really suit the vibe, that's one of her top favorite villagers. So I'm gonna make sure to put that on there for her. So it's gonna have literally every single villager that she loves, plus some, original kid core. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Yes, the camouflage one, Sly. I love him. How do you work with flowers in a city core island? I love to do little park areas. Actually, if you go visit my dream addresses, if you don't have Instagram, don't worry. I actually did a video with every single dream address. Keep in mind, these aren't for 2.0, but I actually use a lot of flowers in my city core island. So feel free to go visit those and you'll kind of see how I incorporate them. I don't really know how to explain it, but I know if you go there, you'll be able to see kind of how I did it. I got Animal Crossing in April 2020, and I still haven't even started my island because I can't decide what theme to do. You can always do what I do. Do a theme, release your dream address, delete the save on the console, and try something new. That's why I love doing this, because I can try a new theme, and I'm not, trapped to one kind of island. And it's like, yeah, I know it's a pain in the butt to collect all your DIYs and stuff, but keep in mind, before I had a Magic console, I would do this too. Just try out a new theme. When I got tired of it, try something new. And you can always flatten your island too if you don't want to have to delete it. But trying out a new theme is really fun. And you can always test out on your island mini builds too. Like if you don't like how a certain theme is and you did a mini build of it, you'll know that before committing to a whole entire island with it. So I learned that personally a lot. I'll go into a theme and I'll be like, hey, I really want to do this. And then I'll try it and I'll be like, okay, I don't want to do this. So that's what I do personally. I crack up every time from Hamburger Sheep. I love that she calls Frida that. And yes, another stream. I felt like, why not? Like hanging out with everybody. I have nothing else to do today, so let's go for it. And yes, this path is my favorite natural path, ever. It's so subtle and really pretty. And hi, welcome to the stream. And no, we are not doing a barreled island 8. We are not doing that. And Lucky, good taste. Yeah, she is obsessed with Lucky, one of her top favorite villagers. I am trying to figure out how I want to. I think I'm just going to end it with this. I don't like that it usually repeats like that, but we'll make some adjustments to it. Don't worry. And let's see, it's not even 2% of your island and it's already looking amazing. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. That means a lot because I get really insecure every time I do a natural. Mostly because I just prefer city core and I don't know what looks good and what doesn't look good when it comes to naturals, which is why I like to clutter greenery everywhere, because I'm like, you know what? This is as good as it's going to get. But one thing I did forget about naturals, excuse me while I type things in, is how many freaking trees and shrubs you go through. I forgot about that. I've been building on it already and I'm just like, how many shrubs am I going to use today? And let's see, I love my online school. They let me out 4 hours early because I finished my work early. That's awesome. And let's see, Shino is amazing. I love Shino, so good taste there. And is that the OG, the path? There's so many variations of it, but no, this isn't the first one. I forgot who created the first one, honestly. Oops, I forgot I need to put sand down. I need to plant another palm tree. I think we're actually going to do the other palm tree over here. So I like to do different levels with my trees. You're going to notice that. It just adds a lot more dimension and texture. And I have a really pretty plank design. Excuse me, I was choking. That goes good with that path. Ooh, please send it to me. And let's see. I have Lucky on my main island. He just auto-filled Ed on my second island. I love Lucky. Lucky is a cutie pie. Literally one of my favorite villagers too. All right, let me look at my trees. Okay, I got a coconut tree. If your daughter has a favorite cartoon / anime, you could make a building inspired by it. So my daughter is way too young to know about anime, but she does love Barbie. So I was going to make a giant Barbie store and toy store for her. So I think she'd really love that. So that is definitely my plan. And she also loves Pokemon, so I want to do something with that. Let's see. It's funny because I was going to start a New York Christmas Island because there's so many Christmas movies take place. Then there's literally the next day you start yours. My plan with my New York theme is basically I'm going to do a few Christmas builds on it, but I think I'm going to keep it in a season like spring or something, so it's not like limited to just Christmas, because once I release the dream address, I literally delete my island and then I move on and start a new game. So I don't want it locked during a holiday. So I think I'm gonna do a few Christmas builds and then do it like in fall or spring. I'm like, I don't know. I'm going between those. Yeah, go ahead and send me the path on Instagram. I don't mind at all. Me and my siblings are literally obsessed with your build. My older sister, who's currently in LA, usually follows your tropical city. She always shows me her builds, and she's literally a huge fan. That means a lot. Thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh. That is exactly what she's been watching, Molly. Yeah, the 90s. Like, she is obsessed with that Barbie. So I'm hoping to do her stuff like that. I'm excited to see the New York dream address. I love your New York City. Inspired me to do a New York theme. That means a lot. But yeah, I hope that y'all will still enjoy it, with it being, in like spring or fall. I just felt like in the long term, not having it locked to Christmas would be more useful for y'all, because I mean, after Christmas it's going to be irrelevant. Like, it's not going to be as helpful. So if I can do something that works for basically like generic season, I feel like that would be appreciated. So I think we're going to do that. Let's see. I feel so sad because I have like over 700 hours on my original island, but it's still not even remotely close to being done. Don't feel bad. Just take your time. Though I work fast and that's unrealistic, so take your time. Don't rush it. What are your villagers right now? I feel like Sherry would fit your island. These are who I have at the moment. I know my webcam is like hiding them, but that's who I chose. I don't like that villager, so don't hate me. Let's see. I think I'm gonna make a whole Minecraft world based on Animal Crossing builds. I feel like that would be such a fun series. You should totally do it. I'd be down for that. And love those movies. Never owned them personally. Only got to watch them at cousins' houses. And also never owned Barbies to play with. Had two that were on a shelf: Ballerina and Butterfly. My daughter is obsessed with Barbie. She also loves, like, the modern day Barbie that we have now. But she is like, her favorite Barbie movies are the ones that I grew up with, and it makes me so happy because like that is what I grew up with. We actually watched Barbie Magic of Pegasus earlier, and it made me so happy. I was like, I won Mom of the Year because all these movies. But yeah, that's what I grew up with. Are there any treasure islands coming up soon? I don't know if any are open right now on my Discord. And let's see. Oh, don't worry. I like the other monkey too. And was it just me, or is your character moving really fast? Please check the blue pinned message on the chat on why my character is moving fast. Thank you. And again, I'm going to clutter in a stage 3 tree. Stage 3 is 3 days of growing. The fruit right there is going to stop both of these trees right here from growing. So that's how I keep those, from staying, at that stage. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up on her. Molly, I've never seen that one. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. But my parents, I wanted Sylvian families as a kid. Is that how I said that? I'm not actually familiar with that, but my parents gave me Barbie instead. What is that, if you mind explaining? Because I've never heard of it. I love Sherry, but hate how she has pea hands. I am dead at that. Y'all are crazy. All right, so I think we have a pretty nice lush jungle entry so far going, but that is kind of like how I work when it comes to naturals, just cluttering all that greenery in, making it really lush. And let's see. Now I think we're gonna go put another shrub right here. So many shrubs. And I think we should be good. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that. What did you notice? What am I missing? Because I have no idea what y'all are talking about now. Did I miss something, or are y'all still talking about her hands? Leave her hands alone, okay? Everyone makes fun of Coco for like the same reason. Well, kind of the same reason. You know what I mean. But I always feel bad because Coco is like one of my favorite villagers. My mood was ruined when my friend randomly came to me and said, "Hey, did you know that Sherry's a type of monkey that has yellow hands due to pee?" Because that was my favorite part of her design. That just made my day. It's the same with Coco though. Like, I love Coco so much, but everyone calls her like Miss Pee Pee Hands and it makes me super sad. Let's see. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. And this island already looks so good though. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. That means a lot. I'm so stuck right now because I want to have an all koala island, but I feel lobbed with Bengal as she's so great. I love Bengal. Oh my gosh. I know someone who actually hates Bengal, and I was like, we can't be friends. I think Bengal is like the cutest tiger villager we have. I love her so much. And by the way, we're doing another. I think we're gonna do another tree right there. I'm trying to decide how I want to do the plaza. It's at a really awkward spot. And keep in mind, when you're doing naturals, you don't actually need to worry about aligning your entry up with this and making a pathway. If you wanted to, you can, but I usually do my inclines somewhere on the side or maybe on the other. Not to mention, plaza is like super ugly. So if I can try to hide it, that's usually what I do. Yes, I'm going to be using bamboo trees. Don't worry. I'm actually going to be using a bamboo tree over behind here. I like to use them as little subtle pops, you know. And let's see. Yeah, people hate Bengal, and I'm just like, why do y'all hate Bengal so much? She's adorable. I actually have some bamboo trees already in my inventory. Let's see. When you reset, do you flatten first in the start or just as you go? I literally start a new game every time I do a new island, if that helps. Oh my gosh, I did Natural Jungle Island and it was so much like making everything lush. I know you're an expert at building, but it almost burnt me out. Yeah, I think that's what makes me frustrated with naturals, is because it's just a lot of like planting and greenery focus, which isn't bad. I mean, they're really easy to do. I think that's why I prefer city core. There's like more of a challenge to me when I do a city core theme. But I mean, naturals aren't bad. I mean, I love naturals. I love visiting them. I think they're beautiful. Just like putting the effort in to make an island lush kind of like, you know, drains me a little bit. Let's go ahead and catch up on the chat. June, Faith, Bengal, and Melba would go perfect here. I'm keeping June actually strictly to my resort and city themes for that reason, specifically, just like a personal preference. But I do have Melba and Faith too. I'm keeping Faith on my tropical themes, like city core, you know, resorts. Every time I look at Faith, I don't really think of like a jungle. I think of like, you know, Amazon like animals, stuff like, you know, alligators and frogs and koala bears. But like, I know that she's a koala bear, but I mean, her design doesn't feel like jungle-like to me, if that makes sense. Let me go ahead and fill this in with another shrub. And let's see, trying to keep up on the chat. Hi Nora, your channel has become one of my favorites. Your videos have really helped me while building my pink city core theme, so I'm glad I caught a live. Well, welcome to my channel, first of all, Katie, and thank you so much for being kind. That means a lot. I'm glad it helps. And let's see. And yeah, I use multiple growth trees. Like I actually have different size bamboo trees. Like I got a medium size. Where is it? Right here. I love using different tiers with my trees. Bamboo trees are so beautiful. So I really love using these, especially when I do jungle islands. Like Moss Deep, which was my previous jungle theme, was full of those. Oh my gosh, hi Nora. It's been a while since the last time I caught one of your lives. I'm excited to watch you stream. Welcome, Roxanne. Yes, it has. I have not seen you on my stream in quite some time. I used to stream a lot on Facebook, so we're over here on YouTube now. And let's see. Are you going to use the giant flower you squealed about last stream? If I can make it work, I feel like it's a necessity. I would love to use the moss items too and the vine items, obviously. I just need to figure out how the heck I'm going to do it. So if that's if I can commit to this. It's a natural. Like, let's see how long I can stick to this. I mean, obviously I'm going to work on the city core later. It's just how it's going to go down. I'm so happy. It's the first stream I get to watch one of your live streams. Your islands are so pretty. Thank you. That means a lot. I'll do the theme if I ever give up on my current theme. But what are your recommendations? What is the best island theme you've done so far? Oh, that's a hard question, because like I said, every time I do a theme, I always find things personally I don't like about it. And it's really hard for me to pick like one that I like the best, because I feel like even though with the flaws that I notice in them, I feel like every island that I've done has had something unique about it, you know, so it's really hard to like just say which one I really like the best. Let's see. Do you like plan what you're doing, or do you just like make it up? Literally go with the flow, just winging it. I feel like that allows me to have, a little bit more creativity with it, because I'm not like, limiting myself to one specific plan. So I feel like that's what helps me. I know that's not realistic for everybody, which is why I don't recommend doing what I do, because I just don't plan anything, which is why I probably restart so much. But I find that sometimes the best layouts that I've done that I actually really like are from me not thinking too hard about them. By the way, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what butterfly models I want to use. I think I'm going to use these ones for now. We should be good. To be honest, Nora, I only knew you were streaming because I saw your post on Facebook. You need to put your notifications on. You need to make sure you do that. Yeah, I'm trying to be more active on Facebook. I'm trying my best. Really trying hard. It's just really hard to get like on Facebook nowadays. Let's see. Got this stream on while I play my own Animal Crossing. Love it. Well, I'm glad you're here with us today. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a while since I visited your stream. Well, thank you for coming. And your eyeliner is gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much. Actually, so I don't know how many of you here do your own makeup, but you ever have those kind of days, which is today, where you do a winged eyeliner effect, but then the other eye doesn't match? Well, that's what happened to me today. And the eyeliner just kind of kept getting bigger and bigger. So I'm like, I guess we're just going to have a very big winged eyeliner today. I usually don't do it this way. I was like, we're just going to go for it. What made you start these islands, though? They're really beautiful, and I'm quite surprised with how creative you are. Literally, I use real life places for inspiration. I guess that's like the best answer I can give you, mostly because I just don't plan anything, but I know that real life places help inspire. Let's see. Be right back. My dog is making a concerning amount of weird noises. I swear your dog makes weird noises every time I go live streaming, and I feel offended by that a little bit. But Discord is super active while I'm trying to sleep. I barely sleep now at almost 36 weeks pregnant. No, I totally get that. Trust me. Let's see. I work on city core, but I always get frustrated with rocks by the entrance. I don't know why. It just feels out of place. I've definitely felt that before. You're not alone. I really wish we could just fix all this up right here. Edit that. But Nintendo didn't want to let us do that. Let's see. I just came from Discord notification. I'm watching you at 12 o'clock midnight and being grounded today. I hope I don't get you in trouble. Let's see. How are you doing these days? I am doing pretty good. And yes, big eyeliner days are the worst. Like I said, I normally don't do my eyeliner this way, but every time I do my eyeliner like this, because, sometimes my eyeliner is just like, nope, it's not going this way today, Nora. We are doing it this way. And then my family would be like, why is your eyeliner so bold today? I'm like, I don't know. Ask my hand that. My hand just said, nope, not today. And yes, literally, I kept trying to fix it, and the wing kept getting bigger, and here we are. The more dramatic, the better. Exactly. We're going bold today. And let's see. Trying to keep up on the chat. And you don't need to do makeup, Nora. You don't need it. I mean, I'm usually in a mom bun with my hair up, every single day. So I felt like I wanted to do my makeup, though, today. I just really wanted to not look like, Post Malone for once, because literally I look like him on every single day. So that is basically usually my, daily aesthetic. Currently on 2 tabs watching your speed builds in a live stream at the same time. I'm trying to take inspo from your Pico temple. I'm actually going to be redoing Pico's build in the next few days. I'm hoping to improve it by using some new items, so maybe you'll appreciate that. All right, so here is the entry so far. We just need to obviously fill this in. But before I do that, I'm going to expand some terraform over here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm obsessed with these vines, though. I don't have any use for them until I do an overgrown city. So I'm really excited to be trying them out. Ask my hand that. Exactly. Don't feel bad. He makes weird noises 24/7. He's my little loud boy. Have y'all seen my dog? That makes me want to bring my dog on the stream. My dog is 3 pounds. His name's Pickle. Let me get him. Actually, okay, it's kind of a funny story because like on my original streams, my dog literally came onto all of my streams like constantly because he always wants to be held. So it's like I always joked around and said, "Oh, he's my, stream mascot." So yeah. I may get him that. I'm gonna get him real fast. By the way, do you use any of the island ordinances? Because my sister messed up the island using the beautiful island ordinance. I have not tried it out yet. Not me sliding into your DMs on Instagram. Bring Pickle! Pickle, y'all know. Okay, give me a second. He's literally right here. We got him. Okay, so yes, I got my dog a baby onesie for dogs. Literally, he has a baby onesie. Do you see this? I was super excited about it. And my partner, Steven, was like, you took what manliness he had completely away. He's on my lap now by getting him that. And I was like, no, he is my baby. But yes, that is my baby boy. I love him so much. But yeah, I always try to post photos of him when I can. But yes, everyone says that he looks like a little fox. Yes, he is. He does look like a little fox. But yeah, he's my little baby. Here, do you want to get up close to the webcam? Say hi. He's like, what are you doing to me, Mom? But yeah, that's my puppy. I miss picking on Steven when he was being a butt to you on stream. He's actually asleep right now. So he's going to be like, why are you streaming again today? Because I've been streaming so much this week. And I just have had a lot of extra time. And it's like fun to hang out with people when you're playing instead of just being by yourself. He's actually not a corgi. He is a Pomeranian, but he has like a fur conditioning. So we had to shave him. But I want a corgi so bad. And oh, thank you. I love getting my dog clothes. He actually really loves them. So it makes me happy to get them. You're like, I'm trying to make that cheddar cheese. We should make an Animal Crossing outfit for Pickle right now. Oh my gosh, yes. I wish we could bring our pets onto Animal Crossing. Like imagine if there was like an option where you took a picture of your pet and then you could put it on Animal Crossing and they would turn into like a villager on your island. I would love to have my dog with me on every single island. It also be really special too if you had like a pet that you really loved that passed away. They would be with you on your island 24/7. I'm just saying, I think that's a great idea. Nintendo, please make it happen. And let's see. No, you're okay. I have to get back to work, but it was fun catching your stream. Well, thank you, thank you. I've missed getting to see your streams, Molly says. Well, make sure you keep active on my channel, girl. I'm always on YouTube nowadays. You won't be able to miss me if you got your notifications turned on. Not Discord notifications, YouTube notifications. The fact that my dog is a Pomeranian too, just wow. I love Pomeranians so much. They're just like a really laid back breed, in my opinion. Like when we first got him, I was worried he was going to be like constantly barking 24/7, but he literally just sleeps like all day. Like this dog wakes up, eats food, goes back to bed. Like that's literally his routine. I'm like, how are you going back to bed? Like you just woke up. And let's see, I would pay so much for Nintendo to let me have my cat on my island. I miss her so much. Same here with my older dog. And let's see, she kind of looks like Kiki, but with blue eyes. My older cat actually looked like that too. Actually, like I always have Lolly on one of my islands when I can because she looks like my current cat that I have named Sunny. So I always try to get, keep her on there. And let's see, I thought I had them on. I guess I didn't. Yeah, you make sure you do it. And I'm so happy to catch a stream before I go into work. I love watching your streams. Well, thank you for hanging with us today. And yeah, so right now, pet-wise, I still have my pet rats. So if you're like, a regular follower or like one of my OG followers from Facebook, you know that I had 2 pet rats. Pinky is still good. Brain recently just passed away from a tumor. So we had to say goodbye to her recently. Had to put her down, which was really sad. But Pinky is still good, but she's like really old. So I think her days are limited. She's been like sleeping a lot. But other than that, it's still my dog and cat. Yes, Pinky and Brain. But yeah, Brain went to cheddar cheese heaven. And oh my gosh, Nora, I love that. Let's see. My Pomeranian went insane whenever she saw me. My chicken meat is, or me chicken meat. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying, but she really does sleep 24/7 unless food is nearby. Okay, now I understand your comment. My dog is the same way. Like, he'll be sleeping and then he'll smell like, food and just get up. And yes, it was a really hard day. I was like super sad about it, but like my family members, they don't like rodents like at all, which I understand. Rodents aren't for everybody, but they were just like, oh, I feel really bad for you, but I also don't feel too bad because it's a rat. And I was like, you know what? Leave my pet rat alone. They don't like rats like at all. So, but they were really sympathetic that day. I like cried so much. I was like so sad. All right, so I'm planting these right here, and we should be good to go. You can literally do anything. You're so good at every island you do. Oh my gosh, that means a lot. Thank you. And yes, I love pet rats. I love rats because they're super social. Are there like any dangers to having a switch like yours? Absolutely. I mean, you could get banned anytime if you're being an idiot with it. So like if you're doing stuff online and like being dumb and like breaking rules online and like, being a bad person with it, then yeah, you could get in big trouble. I mean, if you want to learn more about it, like I said, go over to that channel that's in the pinned comment. He goes more in depth about this, and he's better at explaining these things than me because I'm just like trash at it. So that's why I always link his channel, because he'll be able to help you and like talk to you more about it on those videos. And he knows more about it. He's been doing it longer than me. I mean, he's like one of the people that all of us with Magic consoles go to. So I would definitely go to them, and hopefully that helps. And my brother calls me mole rat due to when I was little, he'd apparently take me to the pet store and I apparently would stare at the rats. I mean, that's like me. Every time I go to Petco, I have to go see all the pet rats and try not to take them home. And magical switch, yes, because YouTube loves to flag my videos, so I'm like not risking that today. And you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry because today was a hard day. I actually had my hair down, and then my hair was like not cooperating, so I was like, okay, guess we're still rocking a bun. Hi, welcome to the stream. And has every one of your DAs ever been banned? Absolutely not, because every single island that I've released is completely legal and is not, breaking any rules. The only way I could get in trouble with a dream address is if I was like, obviously, my swamp island, for example, that I posted on Instagram. If I would have released that, I would have had my dream address removed. Would I have gotten banned? No, because you don't get banned from reported dream addresses. But, it would have definitely been reported. So I just don't release those islands. It's just not worth it. They won't last that long. So, but I do like to share them on my Instagram. And also, I love your accent. That means a lot. My accent is super weird. I'm like mixture of northern meets southern, so it's kind of weird. Let's see. I want a rat so bad. I love them. And let's see. Pickles is precious. I have 6 dogs. I've got to run. Have a blessed day. No problem. Thank you for hanging out with us today. And let's see. I love the wild aesthetic you got going on for this build. Thank you so much. It means a lot, Wastelands. Let me go ahead and actually remove this because I forgot that I was going to do like a mini river over here. So now I have to go remove literally everything that I just did because I forgot I was going to do that. Don't you just love it when that happens? Let's see. I think I'll grow old and become a weird ferret guy. I'm going to be that old lady that has like a bunch of pet rats, and everyone's going to like think I have like something crazy going on, but it is going to be me for sure. And let's see. Magical switches could get Nintendo coming to your back like a literal ghost. Yeah, it's just not worth releasing them. I literally will do pretty much everything the way y'all play. The only thing that I'm doing differently is just like getting my items quicker, which is like not gonna get me banned, so I'm not worried about that. But like if I was obviously going to somebody else's island, purposely trying to destroy their island, and yeah, I'd probably get banned for that, and no, I would never ever do that. So yeah, everything that I'm doing nowadays can't get in trouble for it. Let's see. Yeah, people tell me I have an accent, but I can't even tell at all. So many people tell me that I have an accent. Yeah, I get that for sure. And I'm just like, do I really? I guess in a way, if you're not from, southern Louisiana, or, you lived up near Canada, for example, I grew up near Canada. So it's like my accent is like really weird because I live now in Louisiana. So I guess maybe there is some sort of an accent going on. I'm not quite sure. Oh my gosh, Nora, with all the new items, a new Pacific Northwest build would be even more amazing than your original. I need to remake the Pacific Northwest island for sure. I feel like Twin Falls kind of has that vibe, but I do miss that island like a lot. And I would love to get a rat, but I have like 2 cats and a dog. I have a dog and a kitty cat. They don't care about my rat like at all. I was actually kind of shocked about it because I was pretty sure my cat was going to try to eat her, and I mean, they don't even care. They're just like, whatever, you're a rat. I ain't gonna mess with you. Let's see. What about your beach resort island? You posted a DA for that one and you planted shrubs on the sand. I didn't plant shrubs on the sand. I planted flowers in the sand and weeds in the sand, which you can do. Like, you can do that as a regular player. But I don't have shrubs on the sand, like, at all. Let me go ahead and plant this real fast. And we should be good. And now, if you're talking about like something on my Instagram, like the lemonade stand, that was for a picture. But I mean, like, all my dream addresses are legit, so there's nothing to worry about. Anything you haven't done yet that you want to do in the future? I want to do a vaporwave city core, a futuristic town, a nighttime vibed city. I want to do an Italy theme really bad. And there's like a long list of themes that I want to do. But my goal right now is to try to do better improvements of themes that I already have released. So that is like on my to-do list first, obviously. So hopefully it all goes well. Oh, sorry. No, you're fine, Cameron. And Megalodon, I love your username so much. Every time you come to my stream, I always freak out because I love watching shark documentaries because I'm a weirdo like that. Technically, everyone has an accent. All language is accented. So you may find yours more standard than others may. That is a good point, yes. Let's see, my island name is, I have no idea how to pronounce your island name, Unicorn Flowering. So if you could like try to help me, because I'm bad with names, that would help. I have 3 dogs, 2 cats, 4 fish, and a parrot on the way. It is so stressful to feed them all. I could never. I'm so scared of rats. I'm on sick leave and my boss told me that we have a rat at work and I'm not coming back until they get rid of him. They can fire me, but I'm not coming back with him. Okay, let me put this at peace for a second. So the rats that you have at work and the wild rats, those are bad. Like, I don't even like them. Pet rats are completely different. They're like super clean. They're not diseased like, the wild rats that you have. Okay, let me try this. Paymanuri? Nori? I probably butchered that. Something easier for me to pronounce. Nora going through several different whole island themes, and here we are. How do I finish one island? I'm sorry, okay? The addiction is real. And hi, welcome to the stream. Yes, Night City and Vaporwave City, can't wait. So I kind of really wanted to do like my New York City set at nighttime, mostly because I don't know how many of you follow my Instagram, but remember that skyline post that I did, and it was like at nighttime. I was kind of hoping to do like my New York theme around nighttime for that reason, because I really want to do a skyline. So I'm hoping to do that one at night, but I think it's not going to work out because I don't know, it just probably won't happen like that. Nothing ever usually goes my way whenever I'm doing an island, but I do want to incorporate a skyline build like that on some sort of future city. Wait, sorry, I meant unicorn. LO, I'm tired. And pet rats are so good. Yes, I love them. And yes, go to my Instagram, which is like linked in the video's description. And if you scroll down on my feed, you'll see the skyline build that I did. I'm wanting to do that on a legit island. So I'm just trying to figure out how to incorporate that. So I think we got a good lush entry going so far. If you don't have apple on your New York build, you missed an amazing pun. So I did want to put apple on there, but the issue is she doesn't really suit my vibe. So I didn't put her on there, so don't hate me. Or the easier way is like pronouncing is it Paymon, but replace Mon with Nori? That is a confusing name for me. It's still confusing. I can't do it. Looks perfect so far, Nora. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. My friends were the ones who got me into Animal Crossing, and then they banned it, and I'm over here super addicted to it because of them. And they look at me as if I'm crazy, but then they got me into it. That's okay. You can hang out with us. We're the cool kids over here. And let's see, my island theme is botanical and plant core because of the new villager, Azalea. I love Azalea. The entrance is looking great. Thank you. Oh, I said it. Yay. I'm glad it got correct, but it's still a complicated name for me. I just realized I haven't slept yet. Completely past my mind. Well, go to bed. I am familiar with that game. Yes, Megalodon. I love that game a lot. I actually really want to replay it. And an island inspired by it would be super fun. I have no idea how I'd go about it, though. I know she's Apple, okay? But I have bigger plans, okay? But yeah, I do love Apple. She's a cutie pie. And I know the pun, but I don't want her to ruin the vibe. Unless I decide to do the island during fall. That's the only way she'll be on there. Alright. But let me go ahead and also plant these right here. I think this is where I'm going to do my terraform, and then I'm just going to fill all this in with like trees and stuff. And the entry is pretty much filled in. That is basically what I do on my naturals. I just like go crazy with these. You're actually not going to even see that. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in. Let's see. I don't believe in sleep. They sound like me. Everyone's like, Nora, do you ever sleep? And I was like, if I answer this, you'll be ashamed of me. I never ever sleep. I did sleep though. I just woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I hope this entry will help somebody out there that needs the help. And oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Me either. I think the ruined pieces and the castle pieces would be perfect. Imagine the big castle in the center of the island. Yes, around resident services would be insane. You got to do it. Because I don't know how I'd go about it, but I would love to see someone's take on it. Let's see. I'm in October technically right now. So right now I'm in October because it's Southern Hemisphere on my game. I just prefer it. I've been confused about how to build an Imperial Palace Japanese styled island, and it's been since October. I'm confused, but because I ain't creative. I love doing those themes though so much. They're just really fun to do. There used to be times you start a stream at 8 p.m. and still be streaming past midnight on Facebook. Oh, you should have seen me on the other day. Was it yesterday? I streamed from, I want to say 10. Was it 10, y'all? You were with me last night if y'all are. I mean, I see several of you from last night's stream. But I was like streaming for 5 hours. I mean, I know that's normal for us, but I know I was up late. Animal Crossing players plus moms never getting sleep. Pretty much how it goes. I literally get hardly any sleep between my channel and being a mom. It's my all-time favorite game, so I'll definitely keep you posted on how I manage it. Yes, please, give me the inspiration. I've been grounded for 4 weeks straight, but I really miss my boyfriend and it's driving me crazy. Don't get grounded! I know it's easier said than done. I hated when I got grounded as a kid. My parents would take like everything from me and I would just sit in my room and I was like bored 24/7, which means they were doing their job right because I was not listening to them. So follow the rules. Usually streams, okay, so like if you follow a lot of streamers, usually like the shortest a stream could go is about roughly an hour and a half to 2. And some streamers go past 5 hours. Like I don't know how they do it, but there is streamers that go for many, many hours. I have been paranoid because I keep hearing footsteps downstairs. No, thank you. My mom took my phone, but forgot I have 7 backup devices. No, thank you. No, thank you. My theme is elegant, simple town. I'm still struggling with it. I hate everything that I do, and everyone's island looks better than mine. First of all, stop comparing your island to other people. That is something I've learned personally. I still, find myself comparing my island to others, and that is something we should not do. Everyone creates their island beautifully. And so you should not compare yourself to other people and just take your time. And I don't know what to say about Elegant Core though, because every time I try to do it, I feel like I do it wrong, mostly because I'm just not very familiar with it. But I do know some great Elegant Core accounts that I follow. And I would drop the links if you wanted them, if you have an Instagram account. I know several of them. So if you want that, let me know. 5 hours is nothing to Nora. Okay, it's not 7,000 hours. It's only 5 at the moment. I've missed like 3 streams due to being in LA for a mini vacation. My sleep schedule is so messed up, which is the only reason why I'm up. That's been my sleep schedule lately. I'm actually kind of on a schedule today, but don't get used to it. I'll probably be streaming at like 2 o'clock in the morning again because that's usually how it goes for me. But I totally understand that. And I need to sleep, Nora, but you stream and here I am. Go to bed. You're okay. Don't worry. Don't make yourself exhausted. I see. Someone on Twitch did 15 hours trying to find Lily and Henry and didn't find them. No, thank you. No. I could not do it. Every time I see something more beautiful than I'm working on, I decide to change my theme. Yeah, I do that a lot too. Trust me, you're not the only one. In the morning, I got an exam, but if I sleep, I'd wake up late, so I ain't sleeping tonight. Yeah, I've done that before, though. If I know my sleep schedule's messed up, if I go to bed, I'm going to be more exhausted when I woke up because I didn't get enough sleep. So sometimes I'll just pull, like, an all-nighter if I know I need to be somewhere for that reason. And, yeah. Yes, please. Anything helps. That's why I'm watching you. Let's check your hours again. No, I'm ashamed of them. Which villagers do you have? I get the no sleep thing, Molly says. My villagers right now, let me move my webcam. These are the villagers that I chose. They're my favorite for this theme. And I don't really know what my plan is for them, but I'd love to recreate the treehouse kind of vibe that I had going on Moss Deep. So I'm definitely going to do like a little spot for that. And again, keep in mind that my plan with this, if I keep this island, I would love to do the jungle like meets the desert. So that's why I have Savannah, because I want to give her a little desert area with like an oasis, stuff like that. I think it could be a really cool natural theme, combination like that. It's just if I can commit to it. So even if I don't commit to it, I'm trying to cover basically all the natural requests that I've been getting this week into this stream. So hopefully with them seeing what I'm doing will help them on their island. I'm no expert when it comes to naturals, but I do like, keeping them really lush. So I'm hoping that seeing how I fill these in will kind of help them. I love him too. I'm so glad you said that because one of my friends saw that I chose him for the jungle theme and was like, that is an ugly villager. And I was like, excuse me? No. The red and yellow frog is Drift and he is adorable. I love him. I was going to have Lily on this island, but I really wanted to keep them very realistic looking, which is why I chose these specific villagers. They're not anything flashy. I wanted them to feel like realistic, animals for the jungle. So that's why I chose them. Yes, you can have multiple islands on the spicy switch. So hopefully that helps. If you want to learn more about that, check the blue pinned message on the chat. And let's see. Tucker scares me, so I'm not going to get Tucker. I have Ellie, though. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in right there. And we should have pretty much good progress on this natural so far. I need to put the incline here, but I accidentally deleted it out of my inventory. So I need to go talk to Tom Nook and re-grab that. But yeah, so here is the entry so far. And we still need to work on the other side, but I feel like this is really lush. And it's really overgrown, which is ideal when you're doing jungles. Having a magical switch is a good thing and a bad thing. So I don't recommend it because bad things can happen. I'm just willing to take said bad things happening risk. So I definitely don't recommend it if you're going to go online a lot and can't afford to lose literally every single game you've bought from the eShop. Because it's like that kind of thing, it's like really serious. Have you ever found a villager you love so much and you wanted to design an island around their style? Absolutely. That's why I do Japanese islands. Coco and Dobie are two of my favorite villagers ever. Coco's actually my top villager. Literally one of my biggest motivations to do those island themes is because of Coco. I love her like more than anything. And the same thing with my tropical theme too. I'm actually doing Audie is one of my favorite tropical villagers and Flora. So I was like, basically the island is for them. No one else matters. Give me a second. I need to re-grab my incline because I glitched it out. The pink cosmos are some of my favorite flowers. And let's invite your favorite villager, Beryl and Eugene. No, thank you. Beryl scares me so much. I don't like him. One of my friends actually is obsessed with Beryl, and I'm like, no, 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 he freaks me out. And yeah, okay, so every time I try to do like, tropical themes or jungle themes, like actually in the summertime, I always find myself going back to azalea season because I just really love how the grass looks. So I get that. I've watched dozens of Japanese island theme videos, and for some reason I can't find one who matches mine. What is your theme again? I think you mentioned something. Gosh dang it, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press incline. Now I have to go through all the talk, like again, like all the text with Tom Nook. And I adore Coco. She gave me my first villager photo. Okay, so when we got the 2.0 update, Coco was the first villager to visit me, and that meant a lot to me. I was like freaking out. I was like, this is why she's my favorite villager. Granted, she didn't stay because I had bugs. So she like left. She was like, nope, I ain't doing this today. I was like, I love you and I understand, but you should understand that the bugs are my villagers. They're like extra villagers that we have on our island, so why are you judging them? And let's see. Remember that gift that I sent you in your Animal Crossing chat of Chops? Isn't he so cute? Yeah, no thank you. Can we just like fast forward and make Tom Nook stop talking? I literally just want to come here and grab an incline. That's all I want to do. Japanese Imperial Palace. Okay. I will need to look for some inspiration. A lot of my inspiration for whenever I do Japanese islands, I like to stick to near Kyoto or Tokyo outskirts. I kind of like prefer those areas in Japan, so I don't really like branch out further from them just because I'm not really familiar with the other areas. I would love to do a rural Japanese island, but every time I try to do them I struggle so much. Don't know why. It's not because of the location. It's really hard to incorporate natural aspects into city core. It's a challenge for me that I'm trying to do. Let's see. I think you caught that in a stream when Coco left your house. Yes, I did. And I was super offended. I was like freaking out. It was like actually when we just got 2.0. We streamed it that day. And she like left so fast. I was like, are you kidding me? And let's see. Have you seen KK Clue's videos where he makes ugly villagers like Beryl cute with magic? Yes, I have. I love KK Clue's videos. And let's see. I want Dobie so bad. I love Dobie. Let's eliminate Tom and let's lock him in a cage. Yes. Just make an entire island dedicated to trapping Tom Nook. It's frustrating. Both Tom Nook and Orville talk so long and once you make a mistake. Okay, one of my biggest pet peeves too is when you're trying to go to like a mystery island, for example, and then they send you back to your island. I just wish there was an option to be like, when you're at the mystery island, instead of having to fly all the way back, go through all the text again, to just move on to the next mystery island. I wish they would have added that. And trust me, Pinterest doesn't help me at all. I understand that. I will try my best to look for some inspiration, okay? Promise. All right, so there is our incline, and we're just going to go ahead and time travel. Keep in mind, Magic Console can just tell my console basically to go one day forward. So I'm doing that right now. Also, if you're a regular follower, remember how I used to have a body armor on every single live stream that I do? I got it. So body armor, please sponsor me. I drink these like every day. They're like my favorite drink. So today's flavor is watermelon strawberry. It's not really my favorite, but it's still good. Keeps me hydrated because I drink a lot of root beer, and even though it's diet root beer, I know it's not good for me, but I drink too much of it. So these have been my best friend lately. I mean, for like over a year now. So let me drink it real fast. Okay, we should be good to go. The fact that I do not even dare to time travel is trashing me. No, don't feel like you have to. Oh, it's raining. Perfect for a jungle island. I hope it's like not too dark though. It's usually hard to see when it's like super dark out. The first reason I wanted magic was because a KK Clue did de-ugly all the villagers. Sadly though, when you do things like that on a console, other people can't see it, only you. So that's like the negative about it. All right, let's go see how this is looking. Since Isabel does not stop with her socks in the dryer, let's chop her ponytail off. That's so mean. I know, but she always tells us, oh, I lost the sock. And I'm like, oh, I don't care. All right, so here is how it's starting to flow. And now we're just going to go ahead and continue to expand this out and continue decorating. So let's go ahead and put that on there. I'm too busy with time travel right now, and the fact that I get anything built is a fear on its own, or a feat on its own. I can't wait for a full day for bridges and inclines. I'm too impatient. Basically, me too. Like, I couldn't wait that long. Having them placed basically helps me see how everything is looking. It kind of like helps me vision everything better. So that's the reason why I do it. All right, let me go ahead and expand the back of this out now. Hey, finally got Discord figured out. It was a user error for sure. Well, I'm glad you were able to figure it out. That island is looking beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. Thank you. And hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. And now we're just going to go ahead and just fill all of this in. Great job at decorating it. Well, thank you, thank you. I saw your community post. I can't believe your videos keep getting taken down. I honestly, YouTube's copyright system is just absolutely poo-poo. So it just happens a lot, honestly. It's kind of crappy. I wish they would fix it. They really do need to fix how their ID system works, because obviously, you know, when you're playing games like Animal Crossing, it's not really like everyone has Animal Crossing music in their videos, but YouTube's copyright system is so like buggy, so it just happens. Thankfully, it wasn't too much, you know, it wasn't an important video. I love Roswell. He's so cute. And thank you, that means a lot. So yeah, we're expanding this out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go back up here. I'm hoping we can put a vine right here, but I feel like it's not gonna show up. I really wish they would let us put vines right here. It makes no sense to me that we can't put them there. Wonder if I can sneak one though over here. Let me go ahead and try. Yeah, YouTube's ID system is just really like weird. It's just not even worth my time to like even fight it. I'll just, you know, upload a new video. But it's been an issue for a while. Like, a lot of people are like complaining about how YouTube's copyright, you know, flag system works, because even Nintendo says you can stream Animal Crossing, like they're okay with that. So but the copyright system and the flag ID, you know, it's just the way it is. Yes, I miss Star Factories. Give me 1 second, putting my puppy dog down. Yeah, I miss Star Factories so much. And I have Moondrop. I have thought about it, but I already have coffee and my other things set up. So it's another thing that I'll have to control and worry about along with Discord. And I'm honestly overwhelmed a lot, you know, so I don't think I'm going to set one up anytime soon. Maybe in the future when I start figuring out how the heck to, like, you know, find a balance between everything. But as of right now, I'm not going to do it anytime soon. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I am getting a couple items into my inventory. We should be good after this. I need to get a ton of bushes. Y'all, how many bushes do we need on a natural? I forgot how much greenery it requires. And yes, YouTube copyright system is super bad. Like, one of my friends, all right, they produce their own music. And their video got flagged for copyright when he literally writes his own music. So, I mean, that's how bad it is. So, it's just, hopefully they'll fix it eventually. It does suck, though, because when you're small content creators, you know, like me, for example, I'm trying to grow. It's like when our videos get removed, it is literally devastating, because we put so many hours in, and it's just really, really frustrating for that reason. My daughter did just go to bed, yeah. She's taking a little bit of a nap, which is good. She needs to. Then we're going to do some schoolwork in a little bit. So hopefully she gets a good nap in. And, oh, Wintertown. Yes, I remember you mentioning that, Pat's Patch. I hope it's going well. And let's see. I'm working on a tropical city core island, 100% inspired by your previous streams. So thank you for streaming. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm actually going to be working more on that later. I am hoping to have some more codes made for it. My goal is to try to finish that island up this week. So if I'm not posting for a couple of days, it's because I'm trying to grind that tropical island out so we can focus on some new projects. So I'm going to try my best to get this done as soon as possible. YouTube has been so bad about this lately. For sure, it's really frustrating. I wish every item would stack and we could buy more than one item at a time from Kicks. Literally that, and also, like, you know, mini updates, like when you're going to Tom Nooks and buying, like, let's say customization kits, let me buy as many as my inventory can hold, not 5 at a time. It's ridiculous. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and expand this out just a little bit. I was gonna put a vine here. Maybe I will. You won't be able to really see it, but it is a hidden detail, so might as well. Yeah, literally thousands of bushes. And like I said, I don't do cottagecore. I go for like realistic kind of naturals. So we're gonna be using a ton of shrubs. All right, let me go ahead and fill this in. I probably already know this question, but does Nintendo know about spicy switches or treasure islands? Yes, they do. And you know what's really funny? On Twitter, they accidentally promoted a treasure island on their post. I don't think they realized it, but on Twitter there was like a post about it, and I was like dead. They like were promoting that they had like Twitch now as an app, and then literally it was all the background images were treasure islands and like modded islands. I was dead. I was laughing so hard. You and Tropicals Islands have gotten me away from cottagecore and trying Tropical City, and I'm loving it so much. I don't know if I could go back now. Literally, that's how I feel, Bridget, after trying Citycore like last year. It's really hard for me to go back to naturals, but I'm still determined to try to get a couple of naturals in. Even though it's not Citycore, I'm wanting to try to do a few of those. This island is probably going to be a very slow work in progress. Mostly because I prefer my city cores. And thank you for your streams and the time you put in your islands. Remember not to stress yourself out. Thank you, Katie. No, I'm good though. I'm definitely good. So, I mean, I hope that a majority of you, even if you're not doing the theme, again, if you're curious about Kid Core, go check out my videos, like my older videos. That's the Kid Core vibe that I'm going to be doing. I'm hoping that, y'all will enjoy watching me build my daughter her surprise Animal Crossing island. I'm hoping to start that in a few days. So we really need to grind that island to get it done for her. And I will definitely have her reaction for y'all too, because I really want to capture that. I think I watch your content more than I actually build. I've related to this before though. That's me right now actually with Planet Zoo. I recently just got Planet Zoo. And I've been watching more videos on it than actually playing. So I totally get that. All right, here. Okay, Henry is so stinking cute. I love him. I think our island is starting to feel super lush. So that is a good thing. We just need to continue expanding. And let's see. It looks amazing though. You can do all types. Me, not so much. I always get stuck in my head too much. My anxiety and OCD is like, no, ma'am. No, I get that though. Don't think it comes easy to me. Trust me, my brain does the same thing to me. I did buy the DLC. I'm actually working really slow on the DLC. Many of you know that I haven't played the game like it's supposed to be played in like forever. So I'm trying to enjoy the DLC and not rush it. Because I feel like everyone who is content creator right now is like rushing to get, DLC out, on their channel. Where I don't have that for myself right now. So, I mean, like, I just really want to enjoy it. And plus, I'd rather personally focus on like island building and tutorials more than just interiors. Not that interiors are bad, because I am going to be working on some, and once I do start working on them I will share them here and there, but I just really want to take DLC super slow. I don't want to get like the one thing that I don't have to rush done and then I feel like, wow, we're back to just the same old. I want to really enjoy it, like take it in, which I feel like everyone should do with Animal Crossing. And I think you should build the McDonald's on her island because she loves that build so much. I am 100% going to build a McDonald's. And actually somebody, I forgot who it was, they were asking for inspiration on like a drive-through. So maybe we can do like a McDonald's drive-through on her island. I think she would love that. I also need to make her a Walmart. Like she is obsessed with Walmart. So I need to figure out how the heck to make a Walmart code. So we can make her a Walmart grocery store. Like she seriously loves Walmart, like a lot. And we need to make sure we make her one. So I definitely need to make sure that happens. I've been on my island so much, not doing much with the DLC. Yeah, that's been literally me though. Honestly, I'm trying to get our dream address and themes updated so then I can focus more on DLC. I really haven't had time to play DLC too much. I was thinking about getting a second Switch, either the regular or an OLED. I mean, if you're going to get another one, get the newest model, in my opinion. And let's see, I was really surprised Nintendo didn't freak out Twitch because of Treasure Islands, because people are streaming them. Honestly, Nintendo is super aware of, like, Treasure Islands and all that. They honestly don't really care. It's the people who report and, like, make, a hype about it by saying, like, oh, like, I don't like, Treasure Islands and stuff. I don't want this person reported. So they have to do something about it because of their, reputation. But, I mean, Nintendo has been aware of Magic consoles and all this for, like, years. They don't really care about it because Animal Crossing's not a competitive game. Now, if you're, like, screwing with Pokemon and competitive games like that, you're probably going to get in trouble for it. Even though, but yeah, like, Animal Crossing's not really competitive, so they don't really care. And yes, Planet Zoo has been so hard for me. I got that as an early birthday present for myself, and I was like, wow, I am an idiot. This is super hard. I have no idea how to do the facilities or anything, but I do know how to bury people with Terraform. I know how to do that. I accidentally did that and I felt so bad. I was like, how do I get them back? And so, like, I accidentally buried people alive on my zoo. So maybe we can just, do a stream on how trash at Planet Zoo I am. But I'm hoping to actually figure it out because I feel like it'd be really fun for me. I like to build. And I would love to, focus on, the sandbox mode and just, like, build things. And let's see. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. And I always dream of someone helping me on my island with building, but nope, no, I don't even have online. Ooh, that's rough. I could not imagine not having online abilities with Animal Crossing. It's just such a fun game to connect with people. And back again, just had some tea. Your build is making me really nostalgic for my first island, as it had a similar layout, but was a forest core. Oh, I'm glad. I think we're going to place a leaf pile here. Do I have one? Okay, cool. And let's see, when I discovered Treasure Islands, they saved me from burnout. Playing slowly was great, but after a year, just not having items was really demotivating. Yeah, exactly. I love that for a reason, that having Treasure Islands, so we can help people, not constantly feel burnt out because they have to constantly earn things, Let's see, your channel was also a great help for preventing burnout. You have such a fun way of playing. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I feel like super embarrassed that I'm always doing a different theme because, like, especially on Instagram, like, a lot of people make, Instagram accounts for their, play and islands, and people will, like, see me doing one theme and they're probably, oh my gosh, this girl is crazy. She's constantly doing something new every single week. And I'm like, I mean, that's why I think people, who don't know me are thinking, because, like, I'm always constantly doing something different, like, every single week. I was like, they'll eventually get used to it. You'll never know what I'm going to post one day. We might be working on my tropical island one day. The next day, we'll probably be doing something different. That's just how we roll. Thank you so much for teaching me city builds. I'm finally happy with my island. I'm so glad, Tammy. I'm glad these videos help every single one of you. And Koala Gamer says, bye, I'm not leaving. My phone is just dying, so I'm going to watch you on my Switch, but I won't be able to type. No problem, Koala Gamer. And let's see, I'm trying to catch up on yes, I love the singing frog. Okay, he's a cutie pie. Oh, no, don't be embarrassed. I enjoy all the themes that you do. Well, thank you. That means quite a bit to me. And we're going to go ahead and place this leaf pile. We should be good. I think I can plant a tree here. I bet a lot of people like the variety. Well, thank you. That definitely means a lot. My goal, like, even if a theme isn't for somebody, like, for example, probably 99% of you probably aren't doing a jungle island. You're probably following me for city core. But I'm hoping that, like, y'all will still be interested to see how my approach goes to, different themes. My goal is literally to try every single vibe out. So hopefully it goes well. But I'm going to be very busy literally remaking, like, every single theme that I've done. And if I can convert my whole savings, I would have like $2. Well, hey, start mowing some lawns and, like, earning some money to get online. That's what I had to do. When I was younger, I would, like, mow people's lawns, help out my neighbors, and, get some extra cash. That's the way I was at least brought up. And then you could get some online gaming. That'd be super fun. Then you can, go to dream addresses and stuff. Anyone have the code for the grassy path? Actually, if you go to my very old natural tutorial for forest core. This code is already in that video's description, or you can go into, I believe it's my second Animal Crossing highlight, which is on my, Instagram feed, or, the little highlights that you click. It's not the city core ones, it's the one labeled AC, and that's where I put all like my non-city core codes in. And my country doesn't allow it? Oh, that's rough. I could not imagine. And let's see. Good morning, beautiful Nora. Hi, B-Brat. And what time zone is your body in right now? What time zone is 3 o'clock in the morning? Because that's when I woke up. And been on Minecraft all day. I'll definitely recommend you try it, Nora, as it has the latest and biggest update in ages. Really pretty hillsides and new music tracks. I need to play a little bit more Minecraft. Okay, I have Minecraft on my PC for Java version, and then I have it on my Switch. Where is the update on? Is it on the PC version or the console version? Because if it's on the console version, that would be ideal. And yeah, of course. I always try my best to like answer as many, comments as I get in. My neighbors doesn't even have a lawn. Nobody does. Even rich people here, they don't. And people literally won't pay unless they're getting something. Oh, that's awful. I guess times are different nowadays. Because when I was a kid, I was able to do stuff like that. I'm doing a natural island. I totally agree that you should use loads of shrubs and flowers. Your videos have really inspired me. Well, I'm glad those inspired you. And yes, it's like my motto every time I do a natural. Use all the shrubs. Hola, Nora. You're so beautiful. Are you going to continue on the Christmas New York island? I've been wanting to make my island like that after I saw it. I am going to be doing the New York island, but I'm thinking I'll do some Christmas builds around it. But I'm tempted to transition it either to fall or to spring. So let me know what season y'all would love to see the New York in. The reason being is because after Christmas is over, it's not going to be helpful to people if it's time locked to a holiday. So I was going to do something very seasonal friendly with it. So y'all just let me know if you'd rather in fall or spring. It's 3:30 a.m. in Japan right now, so maybe you're in Asia today. Okay, so I'm on Asia's time zone then. Okay, I was on UK time zone a few days ago. I think the console, as I'm playing mine on PS5 and my partner on Xbox Series, so Switch should have access, Nora. Okay, awesome. I'll check it out then today. Before I start trying to fall asleep, I'll hop on there. I'm actually building, go figure, a city island on city island. Wow, I play Animal Crossing too much. A city theme on Minecraft. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on learning how to do it. So I'm building that right now. So I'm excited. And I think early fall would be so cute, even though I'm working on a similar theme and it's winter. Yeah, that was my plan. Like, not the fall with like the red and orange trees. I'm talking like early fall where the trees kind of like are green but burnt looking in a way. And then you have like these really subtle light brown trees. That's where I'm thinking about setting it in. The PC also has access. Good to know. I just never get PC time unless I'm streaming. So that's why I was like asking. I'm usually on my console more because, Steven, who literally helps me with the YouTube channel, he's always on the computer. So I never get access to it. So I'm probably going to get very little time to play my zoo game. But I'm hoping to still try to, squeeze some time in. And let's see. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about fall. Like I said, and also it's set during northern hemisphere. So that's where I have it set to. But yeah, I thought like fall would be super, super fun. Also, I want to say thank you to, there were several people who were asking me if I was going to stream today. I want to say thank you for encouraging me to go live streaming today. It's always a fun time to stream for y'all. And I'm glad and I'm hoping, this natural will help everybody out. All right, so here is the progress. Let me see what we're doing over here. I think we're gonna do like some terraform over here and then maybe do a lot of like different waterscaping. I don't know. And let's see. Oh my gosh, bless you. What I do, I always end up using Animal Crossing terms in Minecraft and confuse my partner. I'm doing a Hogwarts castle build in survival. Oh, I could not. Sometimes I'll like be, chilling in real life and I'll see something too. And I'll think about it and I'll think of Animal Crossing terms. For example, the antique table set, like, with the little doily on top of it. I saw one on like Facebook Marketplace and I was like, oh, that's a really nice antique table. And I was like, Okay. Nora, stop thinking about Animal Crossing terms. This is real life. So, yeah, I totally get that. Nora, it's so beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so all of my islands are in different hemispheres because I'm weird like that. Don't ask. I always have a different one. It's also really confusing too because when you time travel and you like, do a different island, like for example, this one's southern hemisphere. If I load up on my other game, it's going to be during fall. And sometimes I forget about that. I'm like, oh, totally spaced that I have it set during this time. And what's the favorite theme that you've done so far? That's a hard question. Y'all ask me this question so much and I never know how to answer it. Okay. Let me try to think about this. Maybe, okay, my desert or western city core, I want to say. The reason being is because it was super fun and Steven got to help me out with that island because he loves Red Dead Redemption. So a lot of my inspiration, came from him literally showing me places on the game. I still yet to play Red Dead Redemption. I love GTA, but I know it's different. So it's going to be, I don't know. I really need to try it. And he also wants me to play Fallout, like New Vegas, super, super bad. And last time I tried to play it, I was drunk. And I was like trying to attack a cow or something. I don't even know what it was. Maybe it was a cow. And then I thought a road line was an item. So I tried to pick that up. It was a disaster. It was not a good day. And so next time I play it, I need to be serious. I don't ever drink too. So like if you've been a regular follower, the closest thing I'll drink is root beer. And the reason being is because once I take like a few drinks, I like pass out. It's not a good day. And I get sick and loopy. So yeah, I don't remember much of what happened that day, but I would love to try it. Please play Fallout 3 or New Vegas. Okay, I'll try. That's if y'all would watch it. Would you want to watch me play it? And let's see, I'm trying to scroll up on the chat so I don't miss everyone's comments. There's so many new store items which are super good. Like grocery store? Because I'm going to be remaking that. And hold on, let me catch up. Is Minecraft fun for individual builds? I'm not really interested in multiplayer or anything like that. When I got Minecraft, I got it for building purposes, not to play like survival or anything. So I hope that like kind of like answers your question a little bit. I've been just getting it to build on because obviously Animal Crossing is very limited when you're trying to do certain things. And I've noticed that Minecraft has had a lot more creativity, but keep in mind that I'm also really bad at Minecraft, so I might be the worst person to ask right now. But there is a lot of like building opportunities with it. All right, sorry if this is out of nowhere. I was looking for the name. If you're getting a mod for Minecraft, I recommend Miniaturia. Is that how you pronounce it? And yes, the last one, I don't know how to pronounce that one either. I do have that mod and I love it. It just totally changed how Minecraft looked. Keep in mind, I don't really get to play Java version too much because I don't really get as much computer time. But when I do get time to play it, I enjoy it a lot. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to like round this out, so bear with me as I'm struggling. It's been a while since I've done a natural, so what my original plan is not working, so I'm gonna move it back a little bit to do like a corner waterfall about right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix all of this and redo it. And hi, welcome to the stream. And oh my gosh, I moved way too fast. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. And yes, the Fallout series, I love watching people play it, but I've never actually played it myself. And I mean, I need to play it, honestly. I really do. It'd be fun to try out different games. I have been, though, like playing, it's been a few days, but I finally got time to play the Telltale series of, like Walking Dead. And I threw like a baby fit about playing this. And because it's not my style. And I've been playing it and I've been really loving the series. I'm actually on the last, I think it's the last episode. And I'm very sad about that because I like the games where you have like a story mode that you can follow like that. Like you basically, whatever you do determines what's going to happen. And so I enjoy games like that. Oops. Why is the Terraform hitbox so awful? And yeah, so I'm hoping we get some more games like that. House of Ashes was awful. So after playing the Walking Dead series, I realized how terrible the voice acting was in that game. So yeah, if you want to hear more about that, go check out the horrible reviews video on my channel because it was disappointing. All right, let me catch up on the chat real fast before I forget to. I'm looking for the storefront. Is there a character in Happy Home Paradise that has one in their suggested furniture? I have no idea because I haven't been playing Happy Home Paradise too much. And legit, my icon is the Fallout 3 protagonist. Okay, see, I knew your PFP looked very familiar because, like I said, I watch him play it all the time. And I heard they were doing Fallout 3 or something. Maybe you said that, or my husband. They're doing, it's like not a legit remake. Is that New Vegas? He's actually right by me. What are they remaking?
They're doing New Vegas and Fallout 4's engine.
Okay, so they're remaking the engines, but like the modding community,
they're
right?
Remaking the game.
Oh, they're remaking the game, but who's the modding community remaking something?
I don't know. I got their Discord if they want the link.
Oh, but yeah, so yeah, apparently they are redoing it. So I don't know if I should play it now or wait for the remake.
Wait for the remake.
Okay, so he says wait for the remake. All right, so I can't get the simple panel. Why is simple panel not simple to get? I would say go to my treasure island, but you don't have online access, which makes this a little bit more difficult. And no, you don't want to see Nora on a couple of drinks. Literally one shot and I'm done. And have you played Life is Strange? It's sort of a similar story, Fallout version. Yes and no. I've watched him play it, and it just did not look like my style. From what I've been hearing and watching, it was kind of disappointing. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna replay it. Okay, I just got stuck in here because of mods. Let me go ahead and casually just leave this. Thank you. All right, let's just ignore that. And let me go down the chat. Off topic, but I remember you asking for anime recommendations. Have you watched, is it Nana? No, I have not, but I have been watching a older anime, and not very many people know much about it, but he makes fun of me for liking it, but it's called Samurai Deeper Kyo. It's actually an anime that I grew up watching with my brother. So I've been watching that on my spare time, but I haven't had time to really watch any TV shows lately because I've been so busy, but I'll definitely look into your recommendation. And let's see, lets you place down a 3D model, but there is a thing you can place down blocks or items and you can place it off the grid. It was about Minecraft. And sorry to spread the message out, YouTube words limits suck. No, you're good. And just ignore my person falling into the water. It happens though. It's because my animation speeds up. Yes, let's go swimming. That is the funniest thing I've seen today. Nora casually just getting stuck in the water. Great times. I played Life is Strange and it's so good, but hard hitting through. I cried so much. I almost cried during The Walking Dead. So I don't know if I'm ready for that. Okay, well, just ignore how I say things, Arissa. Words are hard, okay? All right, so we should be good to go. Let's just not terraform that right now. And are you in a treasure island building? No, I am not. I don't have any treasure islands open at the moment. And I freaking love it. Okay, so you know what Samurai Deeper Kyo is. You're over of the 6 people I ever met who remember it. That makes me so happy because every time I mention Samurai Deeper Kyo, nobody knows what I'm talking about. But it is what I grew up watching, and I love that anime so much. It's so good. The story is really, really good. So I recommend, if you haven't seen it, please watch it. You'll be impressed. And wait for the remake for New Vegas, but def play Fallout 4 or 3 if you want to get into the franchise for the first time. Very first timer friendly. Fallout 4 has settlement building, by the way, and it's best to play PC. We actually have that because, like I said, Steven plays all the games, so maybe I'll take y'all's advice and try it. All right, let me try to figure out what the heck we're doing over here. If I cannot get stuck inside the water, that would be ideal. I'm actually going to go ahead and try to make, the terraform over here before I forget. And let's see. Okay, bye again. Wanted to talk about the Minecraft mod real fast. No problem. And I understand about your phone dying, so don't worry about it. And let's see. I forgot to like, so like Spike for Nora. Yes, please. Hi, Nora. A daytime stream. So unusual. Glad I caught you. Yes, a daytime stream. So I woke up at like 3 o'clock this morning. So yeah, I was actually happy to get a morning stream in because a lot of you are on my time zone. But lately I've been streaming, late at night. So, but it's a good thing, Nora's never on a sleep schedule, so we can catch everybody. Oh, the lily pad code. I will promise after the video or stream is over, I'll add all the codes that I'm using in there because I don't know it by heart right now. But it is in my Instagram on the, I want to say it's on the second highlights, not the City Core ones. But again, if you don't have Instagram, don't worry. I'll be adding all of them in. I read your video was removed because of Animal Crossing music. Does that mean you can't put the original gaming music into the video or get removed? There is a risk of that, but right now it's off, mostly because every time I have it on, it's really distracting because when I'm using my Magic Console and injecting items, you constantly hear like this air noise, and it got really annoying fast, so that's why I turned it off. It's almost 2 a.m. here. Go to bed. So nice to have a streamer who tries to chat with everyone. Sorry for the excess comments from me. No problem. I try my best to keep up with the comments. So if I don't see a comment right away, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I am a trash streamer and I have trouble keeping up with them.
Horrible.
I'm a horrible streamer. No pun intended there. All right, let me go ahead and try to refix this. Y'all, this piece of Terraform right here is making me go mad. I'm trying really hard also not to fall inside the water again, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Terraforming is definitely a lot more difficult for somebody who doesn't really do it anymore. And have you ever tried the Wolf Among Us? Okay, another game that Steven keeps trying to make me play. I have not, but I've watched a little bit of it.
Apparently they're making another one, but I haven't heard hide nor.
Apparently they might be making a new one, but it's not like confirmed yet.
No, it's confirmed.
Oh, it's confirmed apparently.
But
they haven't said anything about it in years apparently. Let's see. It's almost 7 at night in the UK. Time zones are weird. I feel the sleep schedule struggle. Oh, Yo Friendo, thank you for coming to the stream. I love your island like a lot. Yo Friendo is actually the inspiration for my desert theme that I did a long time ago. So you should definitely go check them out. So thank you for coming to my stream. And has everybody had a horrible day? I really hope you have had a horrible day. If you haven't, you need to check your priorities. And are you on your magic switch? Yes, I am. That's why my speed animation is like super crazy right now. And I'm also really struggling with Terraform, as you can see. I think I finally got this the way I wanted it to. It only took me a bajillion tries. Now the hard part is trying to get the second level to go. If Henry could move, this would be great. Are you kidding me? What is with the villagers today? All morning, they have been in my way every time I've been trying to work. Are you serious? Get out of here. All right, so let's go ahead and try to get this up. We're just going to let him do his thing over there. My day is so horrible. I'm recovering from my COVID booster, and this one is bad. I'm pretty miserable. I cannot imagine that. I am so sorry. But I don't. When I say have a horrible day, I don't really want you to have a horrible day. So, like, if you're actually having a horrible day, I am so sorry. And the have a horrible day at the end of your videos gets me every time. So I had somebody who was new to my channel, and they were just like, why'd you just tell me to have a horrible day? I was like, have a horrible day. All right, let me go ahead and try to fill this in. If Henry could stop, that would be great. Just chill over here. I'm about to trap you with some fencing. Shucks, gal, thank you. Of course. Are you still working on your new desert island that you were posting? Because I was like living for your post. I'm hoping that you continue to post more on Instagram because I love seeing them. I'm wanting to redo actually my Western theme and my desert island. So I need the inspiration, please. Thank you. But yeah, I'm wanting to definitely redo everything that I've done so far. You definitely are some great inspo for that. Not very many people do desert themes. So speaking of desert, I'm actually going to be adding a desert area onto this if I can commit to it as well. My idea was to do like the jungle meets the desert. So that is the goal. I knew what you meant. Also, hi to the baby girl. She was so excited about the McDonald's bill. Too cute. And hi to Deer Leader. He is right next to me. So he's just watching. He probably was waking up expecting me to probably be doing something else other than streaming. So he's sitting there like, oh, now I have to watch Nora play Animal Crossing probably. He doesn't like Animal Crossing, so he's in pain right now. Feel bad for him. I've been listening to you as a podcast while I draw. What are you drawing? I have not done any art in years, but I used to do a lot of it growing up. I need to get into it. And I'm doing a summer camp themed island. I love that. That sounds really fun to do. All right, let me go ahead and continue to fill all this in. I think we finally got a good layout. That is the waterfall that I literally tried to do for about 10 minutes and couldn't get the angles right. And I think I'm going to try to put a vine right here. I'm obsessed with the vine item. It's so good. I'm so glad that they added these in here. But basically my inspiration for what we're doing on this island, if all goes well and I can commit to it, I don't know how many of you have played the game called Green Hell. Long story short, Steven, and if you're new to my channel, that is literally the person who started Horrible Gaming. And then I stole the channel from him. So he's like the original owner of it. He made me play Green Hell. Long story short, I was trash at it. And I died a lot, had to eat some nasty stuff. It was like one of our OG streams that we did, and it was not a good time. And that is what is inspiring a lot of this island, especially when I saw the vines. I was like, I need to do a new jungle island. And the cactus in storefront would be so good in a desert island for sure. Maybe I'll draw fan art of you, Nora. Ooh, yes, please. Actually, in my profile picture is like on my channel is art of me done from a real life image and also from my Animal Crossing character, because I'm always wearing, you know, the pigtails. It's like my favorite hairstyle. So I actually got surprised with that. And that's like been my favorite artwork like for like ever now. And drawing my characters on my iPad, LO. Horrible line art though. Well, if it's horrible, that means it's good, because, you know, horrible. And I'm freezing here because of the AC. Oh, I wish I was freezing here. It's been actually really cold here in Louisiana lately, which is good. But I miss the snow because it's so humid over here. Like constantly, you know, sweating 24/7. And it's not a good hot either. It's like humidity. And I just got back from vacation, so now I'm ready to go hard. And I'm stoked to see your new builds too. Layering perfection, chef's kiss. Oh my gosh, thank you. That means a lot coming from you. I cannot wait to see more of your island. I do remember seeing your posts about finally getting back from vacation, so I am living for it. Please do post more photos. I just started my new island after I resetted my 2,000 hour island. You got this. If I do fan art, I'll post it in Discord then. I'm Cheesecake Lover. Oh, okay. First of all, I want to say also thank you for helping me translate so much Japanese language too for the other island. So yeah, thank you so much. And must be nice. London is freezing over here. Can we trade? Because I would take the cold weather over the heat over here any day. I like dry heat, but like humidity to the point where I'm sweating in places that should not sweat.
Swamp ass is an aesthetic.
He says swamp ass is an aesthetic. So if my video gets flagged for that, oh well. We're talking about donkeys over here. Literally that's how it is over here though. Don't recommend it. I do like it though when it's like super cold. And snacking on a Kit Kat tub of ice cream, that is a mood. I need to tell Steven to go get some more ice cream today. I need ice cream. We're out. In the UK we get loads of rain and it's always cold. Definitely sounds like where I grew up. Because it would rain like 99% of the time. I need to make some tea. BBrat100 on our stream got me really addicted to chai tea. I mean, I've always loved chai tea, right? But she recommended to me so many different brands. And I've been like drinking so much chai tea lately. So that is a mood. I definitely need to make some more like later today. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get some flowers real fast. All right, we should be good. Random question. Is there a way to move your resident services on a spicy switch without resetting? Yep, there is a way. However, I don't really do it anymore, mostly because every time I move my resident services, I end up syncing it. So there's that. Also, I don't know how many of y'all have been like, catching all of my streams. Remember how my cat is like always trying to turn off my computer? She's really making me nervous right now, as she's literally right behind the computer. So if I randomly just disappear, I apologize for that. And yes, chai time. Love me some chai tea. And I'm in Ireland, and we literally have a blackout because of the storm on Saturday. That is super scary. I apologize for that. Chai tea recommendations, please. Bieber100, please recommend. 1 second. My cat is literally trying to get on the computer. I'm going to send Steven, but he's like, here, can you please go get the cat before she unplugs it? My cat literally knows where the power option is on the computer. She literally turned off my computer, the other stream that we had. Thankfully, the computer prompt, like before turning off, and I was able to like not lose my stream, but it was awful. Your video should not get flagged for that. People are always cussing on their streams. Yes, but here's the deal. I have the worst luck with YouTube, and my videos get flagged. A storm happened a few hours ago. Yes, cat attack. All right, y'all, give me 1 second. I'm going to, put on my Be Right Back screen just so I can get my cat. So give me 1 moment. Muting my mic. I'm also going to go use the restroom real quick. So enjoy the Animal Crossing music and have fun with it. I'll be right back, though. Mic is off. My mic was off. All right, I was saying I messed up my green screen, so we are turning that off. I was just literally talking and nobody heard me. But yeah, anyways, my green screen got messed up because of my stupid cat. So cheers to that. Random question: does this speed up feature affect the hours played? No, it does not affect that. But yeah, cheers to that. Horrible gaming at its finest. Hi, April. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah. Anyways, glad I'm not muted. I was telling y'all that my green screen got messed up. And then I was like, oh, my mic is muted. Very well. Nice. Brought to you by the worst streaming ever. My ear is ringing while you were silent. Oof. Oh, messages got deleted or something. I wonder if they think I'm saying something inappropriate. Sometimes YouTube will just literally auto-delete, messages. So it's not you. It's just the YouTube system is super buggy. Anyways, yes. So long story short, if you've been hanging out with me on the previous streams, my cat has been trying to unplug my computer. And she has, succeeded with that several times. And she knows exactly where the power button is. And I think that is super weird that she is that smart. And so yeah. Anyways, while trying to remove her, green screen got screwed up, and hopefully she does not continue to try to turn off the computer. That would be great.
We had to go all Hank Hill on her. Come here, Sonny, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I literally had to spank my kitty cat because she was not listening. But we should be good now. We got eyes. I got a second pair of eyes to help, monitor her. All right, so here is how our jungle entry is starting to look. I hope that it brings some inspiration to somebody needing it, because naturals are really difficult for me.
Every day, man.
He's just said I inspire him every day, but I know he's like purposely just saying that just
I wanted
because.
to sound like I'm a caring husband.
You are a caring husband. You get me Mountain Dew whenever I want it. That says a lot. It says a lot.
I'm enabling your addiction to
You're
sugar.
enabling my addiction to Mountain Dew. Your cat being like, hippity hoppity, this stream is not part of my property. Shuts PC down. Literally, what she does. And she knows it because I'll look at her and she just like stares at me. She's like, I'm gonna do it.
She can read facial expressions better than any human I've ever met.
Yeah, she is super smart. Like, every time I try to explain to like family members how smart my cat is, they're like, "Oh, your cat's just being a cat." I'm like, "No, I swear she knows what English is, and she knows what I'm thinking because she'll look at me and then do the thing that I told her not to do." But she's like, she knows exactly where the power button is on the computer and will look at me in the eyes and then step on it. I'm like, "Why do you hate me?" But yeah, story of my life. Anyways, brought to you by Horrible Gaming, telling you cat stories you don't care about.
She's like a reincarnation of Maggie.
All right, I think we got a good layout. Oh yeah, you think she reminds you of my cat I had growing up? Don't you love it when you first met my cat named Maggie and how she like scratched your chest? Good times.
Tell him.
I don't know the whole story. You do.
You tell him. You know the story.
I'm not gonna tell my poor followers cat stories.
Oh, they love
I will tell you, though, unwanted stories about crazy landlords that I've had, if anyone wants to hear those. Those are always a good time.
trying to dox anybody this time.
Hopefully, just not doxing, names this time, like last time. No way, cats, no. They look right at you and do the thing you told them not to. Exactly. Literally what she'll do, though. Like, for example, I will be doing my own thing. Like, I don't know how y'all, I don't know if y'all heard, but she knocked down a water bottle, right next to me earlier in the stream because she knows I'm live streaming right now. So, yeah, the stream is such a mood. Crazy landlord stories. Okay, so I've had a lot of crazy landlord stories. I don't really have any good love stories, but I do have plenty of crazy landlord stories to entertain you with. I'm trying to see if I want to do another bridge here. I'm not quite sure yet. Podcast time. Literally, my life is a disaster. I also have some really fun Dollar Tree events, too, if you want to hear about those. So many crazy things that have happened to me. All right, landlord story number 1. Let's talk about, I'm going to call the landlord so I don't dox her name. We're going to call her Body Armor.
I was thinking, okay. Body armor?
I don't know. It's the first name that came to my head.
I thought Beatrice.
Ew, why Beatrice? It's not the name I was thinking about.
It's better than body armor.
Why? Okay, her name?
Beatrice.
No.
I came up with a name for you.
No, that name is too hard for me to remember.
Body armor isn't.
Okay. I will call her Deli because Deli's right here. Okay, so anyways, I had a landlord named Deli. Okay? Not doxing the real name. Body Armor. It was the first thing I came up with. All right? Bertha.
Literally anything but body armor.
My Body Armor bottle is literally in front of me. The first thing I thought, don't drink my Body Armor. Give that back to me. Okay, he literally will drink my drinks. Give it to me. Thank you. Or we can call her Crazy Landlord or Buff Glizzy. Okay, anyways. She would come do inspections. Off to make lunch, but so glad to finally catch a stream. Good luck with the build. It's looking lovely. Thank you, yo friendo, for hanging out and coming to the stream. That means a lot. And enjoy your lunch. So anyways, the landlord that I had, it was actually at first Beardo. Whatever comes to mind, honestly. We're going to... Okay, let's just call her Deli because it's easier for me to remember while I'm terraforming. And yeah, I turned off my webcam because I was trying to get my cat from turning off the computer. Messed up my green screen. I really don't want y'all to see my disgusting house. So it is what it is. Literally, Molly, I know. He always misbehaves. Literally every single time. But yeah, so Crazy Landlord. My first landlord that we've ever had. We moved in. It was our first house, right? And, it was a cute first house that we had.
Falling apart.
How about you go get a chair so you're not yelling across the room so you can help me tell the landlord story? Anyways, so she would come do like inspections every, other week because, I mean, they do that. And when she came over, it was a really awkward experience every single time. But she had this thing where she would go to our bathroom, and I'm being legit about this, by the way. She would go into our bathroom, and then she would turn on the light switch, right?
On and off, on and off.
On and off. Literally flickering the light switch. Imagine going into someone's bathroom, just flickering the light switch.
Like, okay, you'll know that episode in SpongeBob with the hash-slinging slasher, and it ends up being Nosferatu, and he's just sitting there clicking the light on and off? That's what it was. That's what she would do.
Yes. And then she would do that, and she'd be like, everything is good, in her little whispering voice.
It was just like this I swear that lady was a ghost.
Yes. And then here's the best part. Y'all are going to love this. She would go outside onto the driveway, sit in her car. I'm talking both hands. Imagine this. Both hands on the steering wheel. And she would just stare.
And do nothing. And she'd just stare at the house.
Literally would stare at the house. Do nothing. Molly, no problem. Thank you for hanging out. And yes, so that is Crazy Landlord story number 1. If you want to hear more crazy stories, the wonderful adventures of Nora, let me know. I got plenty of them. My life is very unusual. But yes, so good times, good times. Ooh, another good story. This one's actually kind of cute because of my daughter. So, but long story short, yes, literally she would stare just like that. Long story short, Steven had G.I. Joes growing up. He passed them down to our daughter, right? And she plays with them. And he has this G.I. Joe, he calls it the bad guy, I guess.
When I was a kid, when I'd play with him, I'd just call him the bad guy because he had like this red bandana on and like that handlebar bad guy mustache, just a stereotypical bad guy looking fella.
And so anyways, I like to go shopping, and we were shopping, and there was this guy. He was like looking at magazines or something.
Yeah, he's looking at books or something.
And what if you were there? I wasn't.
So Claire sees somebody. I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at the books, and she says, loud as she can, "Daddy, it's a bad guy," and points right at him. And I'm telling you, this man was like 6'3", 275 pounds. He was a mountain of muscle, and he could have ripped me in half if he felt like it. And I was like, okay, this is how I die. And I turned white as a ghost, and I was like, oh my God, sir, I am so sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Also, yeah, so my daughter is just, she's amazing. She just embarrasses me every 5 seconds. There was also a time when she was like, I want to say she was about 9 or 10 months old, and one of her very first words was cake. And it's cute, right? Cake. Well, try going to Walmart, and you're shopping, doing your own thing, and you go past the bakery aisle in Walmart, and she literally starts screaming at the top of her lungs, "Cake! Cake!" And I mean, like, it was embarrassing. And she would do that every single time. I literally had to avoid the bakery aisle so my kid would not scream cake at the top of her lungs.
It wasn't like a joyous scream. It was like, this is coming after me. It was more like a horror. Cake! Cake!
Yes. It was embarrassing. So yes, plenty of good times. I think my favorite recent memory, though, of her is when we went to Subway, and the Subway people love her here, and they always give her a cookie. And there was like music going on, and he, like the guy who was making our sandwich, started dancing, and my daughter's like, "What are you doing, little britches?" Like, where did she even get that from? And I was laughing so hard. I also have another funny recent memory. So we had a fat rat. Obviously, y'all know about my pet rats. One of them just passed away. Her name was Brain, and she was very, very chunky. And she looks at our rat, and she says, "Oh, brain is super fat and chunky, just like you, Dad. Looks at him in the eye, and he's like, seriously? Chocolate episode, yes. Oh my gosh, yeah. My kid is just amazing. That is definitely also one of my favorite memories. I don't know how many of y'all have watched or not watched, but read my Instagram story. So long story short, we were working on a bar the other day. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And we were like laying in bed, and she's like, "What are you building, Mom?" Not even thinking, because obviously she doesn't know what this is, because she's like 5. She's like, "What are you building, Mom?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm building a bar." Obviously my kid has no idea what a bar is. And I'm like, "Oh shoot, she has no idea what I'm talking about." She's like, "Oh, a chocolate bar." I was like laughing so hard that I was crying. I was like, "Oh my gosh, the innocence." But yes, now I need to go get her a chocolate bar. But yeah, she is definitely my kid. Super sweet, and she has a really great personality, which makes me really excited to do, a surprise Animal Crossing island for her. I think she's gonna really love it. But yeah, I mean, my kid can be sweet, but most of the time she's like literally roasting me and telling me I eat too much junk food. So usually she's like, that's usually her mood every single day. So like the cuteness only lasts so long. Most of the time she's reminding me how much I like Pringles and, my junk food.
Speaking of junk food, you want to talk about the first time we went to Dairy Queen?
What about Dairy Queen?
When we first went to Dairy Queen.
Oh, love story. Someone did ask about a love story. Y'all, my first date with Steven was the weirdest date I have ever been on. Literally the weirdest date I've ever been on.
Absolute disaster.
And he agrees. I can definitely picture her in like 20 years playing the new Animal Crossing game and having like 30K subs on YouTube. That is a dream. We can pass down horrible gaming to her. But yes, my first date with you was awful. I'm being serious. You were kind of a weirdo.
Yeah, well, it worked, didn't it?
Hi, Nora. Did you delete the brick designs and brick window designs that you used for the New York build? I did not. Are you able to get them still? They should be on my MA on Instagram. So if they're not working, you might have typed something in wrong, because I know someone did get them with no issues like earlier today. But yeah, they should be working. If they're not, let me know and I can re-upload them. But yeah, so what were we talking about? I totally forgot. Oh well, anyways, I'm just over here casually hating, my life right now with this natural, because I forgot how painful naturals are to do. They won't show up on your MA. I just checked. Okay, I will re-upload them when the stream is over. Hopefully that'll help. But I'll make sure to do that. Thank y'all for letting me know. That's so weird though, because somebody earlier today was able to go get those without an issue. Oh, Dairy Queen date. That is he can tell the story, because he's better at, explaining that. No problem, Daisy. We're just building and having a good old time.
So I wasn't sure what to do for our first date. And where we were, there wasn't a whole lot to do, because we were in like a tiny little cute, cozy little crack village. And
stop! No, it is not.
Yeah, it was.
That is not where that is. And be careful what you say, so my video does not get flagged.
I mean butt crack. There are lots of people doing butt crack around there. I'm pretty sure the crack has been up somebody's butt at some point.
Can you not?
Anyway, so we were cute little cozy crack cottage, and
I am so mad at you. If my video gets removed, I'm gonna kick your butt. Please ignore him. He never behaves. Every single time every time I stream, I know he's going to be up to no good. So if this video gets removed, it's his fault. Enjoy. Let him tell the story.
So, like, everything was closed. It was getting kind of creepy out. So I was like, okay, we need to be, like, indoors somewhere. And we saw there was a Dairy Queen. And I was like, oh, you want to go to Dairy Queen? She's like, I've never been to Dairy Queen. And for those who know, they have the best ice cream in the world. It's just it's chef's kiss. So I was like, oh my God, we got to go. So we tried to go in there and it had just closed. And I was like, no, I've got to salvage what's left of this date. I can't have screwed up this badly. So I'm like knocking on the door. I don't even see any
Yes, yeah. So you understand being embarrassed 24/7. Thank you.
That's my job. I didn't even like see any employees or anything, and I'm just like knocking on the door. I'm like, let us in. Let me in. And then I saw somebody, and Nora was just like, okay, can we go? It's getting kind of late. And I'm like, no, you're not leaving without Dairy Queen. I said, please, sir, render to us upon us your dairy, the queen of dairy. We need your dairy.
Literally, this is our first date, and that's what that guy is doing. I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to go home. It's fine. I live in the Middle Earth. So many orcs and trolls where I am. I'm dead. But yes, it was. And then like literally the ride home, he's asking me like, oh, am I boyfriend material? I'm like, are you seriously asking me this right now?
Let me put you in my headspace. I thought I'd screwed up so badly. I was like, okay, you're going to try again next week because this girl, you're probably never going to see this girl again. How bad was it? Give me like a report card so I can learn from my mistakes.
Also, hi Froggy Chair. Welcome to my channel. Enjoy the Animal Crossing natural build podcast mashup. I don't know what to call it. Enjoy. But yeah, the first date was super weird. Anyways, obviously something good came out of it because now we're married. Yes, always pranking me, always doing crazy, embarrassing things. I laughed later, but at the time I was like, oh my gosh, dude, this guy.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm about to tell him about the peanut butter. Okay, the worst part about having a significant other is you should do more videos with your husband. He is funny. I tell him to be a part of my channel.
Thank you, Daisy. At least somebody acknowledges my work.
I tell him to be on the channel, but he never does. Anyways, okay.
Hey, rule number 1 with me, and you should know this, Nora, is never say I won't do something.
Yes, I've learned this very quickly. So anyways, Rhesus came out. We said a few times at your story. You're welcome. I'm so glad my life is amusing. But okay, so we were going to Walmart, and I'm about to tell y'all about the peanut butter. Oh my gosh, he is embarrassing. And update, seems like something was wrong with my console. The brick design showed up now. Sorry for the confusion. Okay, that makes me happy. I'm glad to know that everything is good. Also, while I'm telling y'all the story, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more items in my inventory. But yeah, so we went to Walmart, right? And Rhesus came out, 1 second, with a peanut butter. And I was like, I'm not buying Reese's peanut butter. It's just overpriced peanut butter for the name. And anyways, he is obsessed with Reese's anything. I mean, like, that's his favorite candy. So anything with Reese's on it, he's going to want it. So we're at Walmart. And I'm telling him, like, I'm not buying overpriced peanut butter. Like, it's not happening. And he's like, I'm going to is what he tells me. And I'm like, what? He's like, I'm going to start screaming at the top of my lungs if you do not give me the peanut butter. I'm like, no, you're not. He's like, you want to bet? And I'm like, you're not going to do it. Grown man screaming in the aisle at Walmart.
I got on the floor and everything.
He literally, yes, he got on the floor, everything. Embarrassing me because I didn't get him the Reese's peanut butter. Y'all, I was humiliated. I have never wanted to run out of Walmart so fast in my entire life. I grabbed our kid and I was like, I'm gone. No, not here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the peanut butter.
And yes, we bought the peanut butter. I can devour a box of Reese's Pieces in literally minutes, so I share your husband's sentiments. I mean, I like Reese's too. And yes, we ended up getting the peanut butter. Worst experience of my life. I was so embarrassed. I was like, seriously? Over freaking peanut butter? Are you kidding me?
I think it was more of the principle. I'm a grown man. You can't tell me what kind of peanut butter I can and can't get.
Yes, I can. I can tell you what peanut butter I'm going to buy.
You can tell me, but it's not going to happen.
Yes. So anyways, bad husband to a really bad home. Yes, I have 2 kids, basically. Yes. I was like so embarrassed. I literally told his mom, I was like, you want to know what your son did to me at Walmart today? And she just laughed. She didn't feel bad for me. She laughed. I was like, seriously, does anybody else feel pity for me right now? But yeah, he embarrasses me so much. I just refuse. I refuse to go to the grocery store because I know he's going to do something sus. So yeah.
I'm a sussy baka.
You are a sussy baka. Any other embarrassing stories from you? What else have you done to me that is embarrassing? There is a bajillion things. You are
the time whenever we went. Okay, so
Wait. What are you gonna tell them?
it's nothing too bad.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I was playing Animal Crossing while watching your video, but can't even focus on building because this is too funny. Same though.
So we went to the mall, and I don't know how malls are like where everybody else lives, but in our local mall, we have like these kiosks that set up.
Oh, I know the story you're telling them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this was okay. Even though he's annoying, when he does things like this, when his annoying self puts himself in the right place, it's a good thing. Anyways.
So I don't. They're usually a bunch of like MLMs. If y'all don't know what MLMs are, like pyramid schemes and all that kind of stuff. And for whatever reason, they get like clearance to set up in the middle, like walking area in between the actual
Like,
legitimate shops.
Their samples.
And Nora was like, "Oh my God, they see me. What do we do?" Because they will hunt you down and give you their spiel about why you should try their crap.
Why I should buy this lotion sample that they are giving me.
That'll probably like acid bleach your face. And Nora was like, "Oh my God, they see me. What do we do?" I was like, "Nora, I got this. Hold my hand." The lady came up to us and she's like, "Hi, would you like to try our new product?" I said, "No, I need an adult." And they didn't mess with us.
He literally was screaming stranger danger too. And
Yeah, stranger danger.
you were
as well.
you were screaming, he was screaming stranger danger at the mall people. And the guy was like, "Wow, you're rude." I was like so embarrassed too about that. I was like, seriously, you told me you had this handled and under control. And reminds me of this video where this little adorable Jamaican little boy baby gets asked what he's holding in his hands by his mom, and baby shouts in the thickest Jamaican accent, "Peanut butter." I know that video and I love that video so much. Oh yeah.
Me and that little boy share the same soul.
Oh man, so many good stories. Lots of good times. Anyways, as you can, conclude from this horrible podcast, my lovely partner here, Steven, loves to embarrass me every 5 seconds.
I embarrass, but I also protect.
Yes, you do.
I protect and I attack.
And just embarrass me over peanut butter. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man.
I protect and I attack, but my favorite thing is a peanut snack.
What is that even from? Did you just make that up, or is that a legit thing?
I think. I don't know.
If you just made that up, I'm truly concerned about you. I would be like, no, that's not my husband.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you would have to have people telling you to try their crap products.
So glad you know the video, Nora. Yes, the best. And what did you just say?
Oh, I protect and I attack, but my favorite thing is a peanut snack.
Stop. This is the funniest podcast stream I've ever heard and saw. We should start a podcast like every single week. The wild adventures of Nora. All the worst things that have happened in my entire life.
Yeah.
What other landlord stories do we got? We had Deli. Who else was a crazy landlord?
That crazy nugget man that didn't finish the house. And
No, not that one. I'm trying to think. We've had okay. The stream got removed about the story, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I'm not gonna, say real names. Anyways, I like Dollar Tree. I don't care what anyone says. I freaking love Dollar Tree. It is my favorite place to go because you can find bargains and stuff, and I just really, really like Dollar Tree. Anyways, local Dollar Tree lady, if you come across my stream, please fix this, okay? Thank you. Anyways. So I was at Dollar Tree, right? And this lady, I've never even met her, but she works at Dollar Tree. And she was like, she comes up to my ear. Imagine somebody slowly walking, not looking you in the eyes. Imagine this, they're not looking you in the eyes. They come up to the side of you, whisper in your ear. Imagine this, "You look different." No, that was the other day.
Oh.
Why is Dollar Tree no longer $1 though? It makes me sad. Facts on this. Oh my gosh. So anyways, a few days pass, right? I go back to
It
Dollar
was
Tree.
more like a couple of months.
Oh, okay. It was a couple of months, I guess. And because Dollar Tree is love, and I go back to Dollar Tree. Same lady's working there. And hear me out on this. Same lady, I don't even know where the heck she came from, comes out of nowhere and tells me, she's like whispering in my ear again, not looking me in the eyes. There you go, looking different again today. Whispers that in my ear. I was like, I'm going to die. Today is the day I die. Elijah. I was like, today's the day I'm going to die. I was like so confused and concerned. I'm going to play the flute tomorrow. What's a Dollar Tree again?
It's a dollar store.
It's a dollar store. Literally my favorite place in the world.
Well, in America, we actually have these trees that grow dollars on them.
Why do the creepiest people find you? I ask myself this every single day. I guess we attract the weird, creepy people. I don't know what it is. It just happens. Like, for example, I mean, if you are listening to this stream, stop sending me photos of food in Instagram. I don't want to see it. I kind of want to see it. A little bit. But stop sending those to me. And also the cereal bowl guy. I had somebody DM me. They were like, if I was a tiny person in your cereal bowl, what would you do? Literally in my DMs. So I told them I would poop them out. Then they blocked me. That was also a good time. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one way to keep me from being a weirdo is for you to be weird first. I don't know how to react to that. I'm the weird one. Don't out-weird me. That's weird.
The currents are out of control. Yes. So, anyways, I don't. But let's be honest. We knew you liked pizza. You don't have to tell them to stop because you know you like it. Okay. Yes. I mean, I do like pictures of food. I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, when I tell you not to send me the food pictures, it's because I want you to send me the food pictures. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm debating on whether I should spam you with food photos tomorrow. I need to find that or one of those growing money trees. Same here, though. I would love a money tree. If only Animal Crossing money trees were real in real life. I mean, $1,000.
They are. It's called a printer, but it's not exactly legal.
Did you hear that? What did you say?
I said just get a printer, but they're not exactly legal.
Just get a money printer. They're not illegal. I can't be the only one who never ate pizza, am I? Oh my gosh, who are you? I would cry to not have pizza.
What?
Pizza, it's okay. I understand that because I used to not know who Will Smith is. So there's that. Steven, is that you in disguise sending her pictures of food? I swear. Do you have any alternate accounts? Are you sending me weird photos? Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and plant this in, or right here, maybe? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out what the heck we're doing. I've been filling in so much over here because naturals are just, you don't really have to think. You kind of just like throw everything there. But I think we're making some progress. The entry is pretty much the same. Trying to go up here. Try not to get distracted because I know y'all are watching this for video purposes. I'm not sure what we're going to do over here though. See, I always whenever I'm building a natural, it's like, oh, I just need to throw trees and stuff everywhere. And then I'm like, okay, but then what do we do after that? Maybe we'll plant a weed here. I don't even have that. Is there any on my island? No. Oh, wait, yeah, there's one right there. I'm going to go grab it real fast. Do we have any other funny stories?
I'm sure we do. I just got to think about them.
Brainstorm more funny moments that we have had in our life. I came back from class and the area looks great. Thank you so much. I think we made a lot of progress. I'm going to go ahead real fast and adjust my clock. So if you see my, time change for a second, it's because I'm trying to adjust it from the rain. So I can just automatically tell my game when to do that. So there we go.
That's why we're better than you.
What? I don't like pizza. I used to do eating competitions as a kid. That sounds like a fun thing. I would love to do that. I mean, I'm sure you would get sick, though, from eating too much. And I can't handle it anymore, but my situation is unique. I freaking love pizza. Are you continuing your other tropical island you were doing on last stream? Absolutely. Today, I'm just working on a natural because I had several requests on how to, do a jungle entry. So I'm trying to get this done first. I'm just waiting to do some more codes. I can actually swap over to my tropical island if y'all want to see that later. But unless you don't mind me changing it in the middle of the stream. But I did make some progress on it. I'm going to go ahead, though, and fill this in. Made it for the first time to your stream. Well, thank you so much for coming. Also, 1 second. My cat is literally behind the computer, and I know she's trying to do something involving the PC being turned off. This island is helping my seasonal depression too. Well, I'm so glad. If I was stuck on an island and I could only take one food with me, it would definitely be pizza. Same here, because honestly, pizza can come in different flavors. If y'all want me to go to the tropical city to see my progress, I can absolutely do that. So I'll make sure to leave like a timestamp in the video. So if you are somebody doing a tropical, natural, whatever to call this, then you'll know that we swapped to it. I would love to see the tropical island on this stream as well, because it's great for my future island. Let me go ahead and plant this tree real fast, and then I can swap to that save and show y'all my progress on it. And then I think we should be good to go. But give me 1 second. I'm trying to plant something real quick. And I can do this through my magic console, so that's why I'm just like standing there doing nothing. But yeah, I did make some good progress on there. I just don't know what the heck I want to do on it. That's the only thing. Yes, I swear my cat hates me. And we should be good. So yeah, this is the entry layout that we've done. I had somebody literally asking me for an entry layout idea for a jungle island. I feel like this is a pretty decent entry because it's like super simple to do, and then you go up here, and this could easily transition. What I would do in this scenario to, you know, obviously connect with the plaza right here. Is frozen tropical a thing? I'm not quite sure. Is frozen tropical a thing? I've never seen a frozen tropical island.
Yeah, we did last year.
Oh, yeah. Yes, the rain stopped. I ended up changing it. I would do an incline to about right here, because before we switch over to the tropical island, keep in mind I did have several people ask me for natural entry help, so I want to make sure I finish, you know, the layout and explain the idea of this layout so they don't get, you know, super bummed out. Because I know that majority of us here do city core islands, but I don't want them to be like, wow, Nora didn't tell me what to do from right here. Just for inspiration for your tropical island, you can make a big mall with a store and a couple villager shops, maybe since malls were so popular in the 80s. I've thought about this too, but the issue is my space is going to be very limited after a few builds. Y'all will see what I mean in a second. Oh, no problem, Daisy. We'll be, you know, we're always here, just, you know, chilling and building. So you can catch me next stream. I'm trying to move this real fast so I can kind of like help the people though that asked for the natural help. So anyways, I would expand this all out like about right here, and you could do another incline going to your plaza. So when you have dream address visitors, they can go up, you know, this incline, and it's easy access to your entry right here. Very simple. And then you can also go over this way. And what my general idea was, is I was going to make like a bunch of like, you know, jungle landscape over here and, you know, more bridges and stuff. So I was going to keep this area pretty simple. But I was thinking from this incline, you could do, I don't know how many of y'all visited my Moss Deep Island, but it requires a code that's actually already in my, custom design codes. But obviously let me expand this out real fast, because keep in mind, I did have people ask me for some help on this. So I would take from, obviously right here, rounded this off. I would make a little tree house, you know, walkway. And you use like this plank code. I'll show y'all in a second. Also, that is so cool. You are super talented. That means a lot. Thank you. All right, so basically, I know this looks weird, but I want to also give full credit to Mia on Instagram, because her jungle island was insane. Anyways, I take a code, and I actually did this on my very first tropical island, but it was a different code. And you would place all this here, and this is the illusion. It's a bridge, and then all you do from this location is take a different, shrubs, different trees, and you basically fill all this in to the point where you won't even see this terraform when you're walking at a different angle. If you want to see more of like what I'm talking about, definitely go visit Moss Deep. But I made this into like a little, tree house landscape. So that was what I was kind of going for eventually over here. I'll for sure do like an update on this island once it progresses a little bit more. But yeah, that is what I would do over in this area. Keep in mind that my jungle natural island is going to be a very, very slow work in progress. We all know that I work very slow. The code for this, I believe, is already in, I want to say the second AC codes highlight on my Instagram. Keep in mind, I'll add the codes that I used and showcased on the entry too in the stream's description. With that being said, let me put on my Be Right Back screen. And before I end today's stream, I'll show y'all the progress on my tropical island. So let me go ahead and do that. I have to remove my console, sadly, for this. So let me go do it real fast. Alrighty, I got it loading up. But yeah, I'll have all the jungle codes added once we finish up. And Moss Deep is so good. I can't suggest strongly enough that people go to that DA. It's stunning. BBart100, if you want to drop the DA on my in the chat, feel free to do it. But it's also on like, I think 3 or 4 videos old. I did recently. But yeah, I'm loading up my tropical island right now, and I'll show y'all my progress on that. I hope y'all like it. I think I filled in that little shopping strip area to the best. It wasn't exactly the idea that I was hoping to do. I'm still thinking about doing a casino. It just will need to be in a different location. So let's go ahead and load that up. Hi, Nikki Drake. Welcome to the stream. We were working on a jungle island, and now I'm loading up my tropical city to show y'all my progress. And we should be good after that. We're going to have to go through Isabel, bear with me, as we have to literally hear her talk about probably losing a sock again. So let's hope that this goes well. All right. Isabel, we don't want to hear it. All right. Yes, yes. Ooh, should I go see what my camper is? I never check my campsite anymore. What if it's like somebody super good and they're just like chilling in my campsite?
Or it's just some homeless bum.
I literally usually get the ugly looking villagers in my campsite.
It's not even a villager. It's just some bum.
Like right here. Like me. All right. So let's go ahead and show y'all my progress. Have you ever considered making a Pokemon stadium with a battlefield and seating area like the ones in Galar? Have no clue how it could be done, though. I would love to do a Pokemon-inspired island completely, so I will definitely brainstorm some ideas for that. And thank you for sharing Moss Deep's DA. It was one of my favorite islands to do. All right, so let's do a quick walkthrough. So if you've been following, my Tropical City Core, We have the juice area right here for Tangy. Obviously 100% inspired by my friend Marilyn, aka Tropicitch. Then we go over here. My entry still a very empty boardwalk that I have not decorated. Then we go over to this, and if you're doing a highway, this is how I ended up ending it. So let me go ahead and do that. So here's how I ended this, and you might notice something. Tom Nook's, or the Nook store is not over here. I ended up actually finding a home for it. Yes, you will be able to find the codes that I used for the jungle in the description once I end the stream. I'll make sure to post it. But also, if you follow my Instagram, all the jungle codes will be found in the my Instagram highlights. You'll find it in both the AC one and then the second AC code. I'm getting sleepy, so I might have to leave your stream early. No problem. So anyways, oh, yeah, let me go show you all this real quick. If you're, if you haven't been following my Tropical City Core series, this is something else we built over here. It's my motel. So I got my little pool area. And then now let's go up to show y'all what we did. So remember how we were working on Flora's Cafe? And I ended up like changing my mind a bajillion times. Well, here's how I ended this area first. I did a little sweet store. My friend Emma actually made that code. And thank you! And then we got, KK Music by Tropicitch. Love her design, so I obviously had to use it. Then over here is Flora's Bar. So I got that made. And then you go up here. And here is how her little bar area is starting to look. I'm actually really happy with how this ended up turning out. It was a very hard build because I wanted to do something like with a vaporwave vibe, but everything that I kept trying just didn't work out. So I felt like this worked out best. And yes, I did get a building block for sure. And then we go up here to the second level. So this is my progress. And alrighty, good night everyone in the stream. Also, the island is wonderful. I'd love to rewatch where I left off this time. Yes, a chocolate bar. This is a chocolate bar, everybody. My kid, I swear. Yes, for sure get a drink on the house. And thank you. So yeah, I actually have all the codes too already provided for this build on, I want to believe it's on the same MA as the Yellow Road Line MA, this one right here. So it should be inside that. Your chocolate bar is looking great. Thank you. And good night, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And then here's where I placed the Nook store. So this is the progress we have so far. I'm probably gonna, have more progress on the island in a couple of days. I've been streaming quite a bit this week, so I need a break. So just wanting to put that out there because the reason why I streamed today, not only because I missed y'all, but I did get a couple of requests too. So I wanted to make sure I got those requests done with the jungle entry. So I definitely want to take a couple days break. I'm probably going to try to progress this a little bit more so we have more to look at once next stream comes up. Probably going to do a pretty big build, I would say, next stream. But yeah, this is my progress, and I think it's, flow-wise, this is going pretty well. I'm not sure what we're going to do up here yet, but I was thinking, you see how, there's awkward, terraform right here? So if you're going to recreate this, I was going to do a side profile view of shops. So basically, make the illusion like these are shops too, but you only can see it from the side view like that. So that is my next goal for this. Hopefully I'll have, obviously that done for next stream. But I think that's it for today, y'all. I'm pretty exhausted, so I'm probably going to go take a nap. But hopefully, for those who were, trying to get some inspiration for the jungle island, I'm hoping to continue to work on this theme once I finish my tropical city core. This tropical city core won't take me too long to finish, especially if I get dedicated. I'll definitely get this finished quickly. So my goal is to try to get this island done. I'm hoping, what is today, the 1st? I'm hoping to get this done in a few days. It's not going to take me too long to do, so that is the goal. Then I want to obviously do my daughter's surprise island that she doesn't know about, so I want to start that. And then I'll be working on the jungle basically behind scenes. So once I make enough progress on the jungle, I'll definitely start, sharing a little more photos of it. Anyways, that's it for today's stream. Thank you again for hanging out with me. Don't forget that if you ever are struggling with something, don't be afraid to either send me an Instagram message, or you can leave a comment on the, stream's comment section, or on any videos, I do my best to try to get everybody's requests in. Keep in mind, I'm definitely not a wizard. Some themes are almost impossible for me to do, or I just really struggle with them. But I do try my best to take in the requests I know I can do confidently, and I will do my best to try to help those requests. I'm definitely not an expert at this, but I'll do my best to try to help y'all as much as possible. So with that being said, I am going to go add those codes to the description for the Jungle Island, and I will see you next video or stream. Have a horrible day and night. Thank you so much. See you later.